children tested were not the biological children of the men who requested these tests. What could be the problem? First of all, it will be important to understand why a lot of men are engaging in DNA testing and why the results are turning out negative. You know, as always, we do the show with you. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. But also tell me, because what I'm actually sharing with you is from men who requested these tests. How about you? Would you request? Why would you request? Why wouldn't you request? Share your thoughts with us here on the Super Morning Show. Get on to X, use the hashtag JoySMS, and then on WhatsApp 055 1111 997. And the minority in Parliament plans to petition Shraj over President John Dramani Mahama's use of his brother's private jet, citing conflict of interest concerns. And they also say that the continuous use of the private jet by President Mahama could lead to potential procurement law breaches in the acquisition of the diamond mines. Stay with us, we'll tell you more here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It is now time for the news at 6 with Mami Esi Nyameche Thompson.
I love this station.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we on Love 99.5 and in all 16 regions of Ghana via various affiliates. Also live on myjoyonline.com, X Spaces, YouTube and on Facebook. This morning, teachers and students abandoned schools in Nkwanta South as deadly clashes leaves 5 people killed and security tightened in the area.
Most of the teachers were around, but the pupils were not in. Around 10 o'clock, rumors became too intense and teachers have to go home and then seek shelter.
Also in education, concerns are mounting over the passage of the legal education law as the former chairman of the General Legal Council warns it could compromise the quality of legal education in the country.
Can see a lot of danger. We can take a lot of lessons from Nigeria, so we are seriously in trouble right now on that matter.
Also this morning, 2025 Health Performance Review in the Bono region records over 100% rise in maternal deaths. We have more coming up, and also President Mahama says Lincoln University holds a special place in his heart despite the institution's decision to withdraw an honorary doctorate that was to be conferred on him.
For me, Lincoln University holds a special place in my heart. The grounds of Lincoln are hallowed grounds for Ghanaians and will continue to hold that institution in high esteem.
In business,
government to issue a 7-year cedi-denominated bond next Monday as it seeks to raise funds to finance some budget projects.
And Ghana steps up preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup with an international friendly against Austria and Vienna later today. Details of that coming up with me, Mami Sinyamiche Thompson. Do stay. And teachers and students in Nkwanta South and Uti region are abandoning schools following renewed violence in the area. The Municipal Director of Education at Nkwanta South, Jonathan Kosina, says the worsening security situation forced several schools to shut down. The development comes after 5 people, 3 men and 2 women, were killed and burned in separate locations. The Inspector General of Police, Christian Teteyonu, has deployed additional security, including armored vehicles, as investigations continue. Listen to Nkwanta South Education Director Jonathan Kosina.
We need to hide for our security. The schools that are affected within the Nkwanta and its environs is where we have teachers not going to school for security reasons. This morning I went around and most of the teachers were around, but the pupils were not in. And we use these pupils as indicators to tell us that, well, it all is not well. So around 10 o'clock, rumors became too intense and teachers have to go home and seek shelter.
Still on education, former General Legal Counsel Chairman Sam Okudzeto says the new legal education law ending the monopoly of the Ghana School of Law could undermine the quality of legal education in the country. He argues that the council was not consulted and warns that the country risks serious consequences if the concerns are not urgently addressed. He spoke on Newsnight.
The Bar Council was not consulted on this way given to Parliament, and so I don't know why so much hype about Metro. I can see a lot ahead of us. When you want to be making it's like an assembly line. You want to be producing a machine, you are producing human beings or lawyers to the same level. Right. I can see a lot of danger. We can take a lot of lessons from Nigeria. We are seriously in trouble right now on that matter. So I'm sorry, I am not one rejoicing at the past of this.
Sam Okudzeto there. Now, President John Mahama says Lincoln University holds a special place in his heart, despite the institution's withdrawal of an honorary doctorate that was to be conferred on him. Speaking during an engagement with the Ghanaian community in Philadelphia, he emphasized the university's historical significance to Ghana.
There's a historic link between Ghana and Lincoln University. Whatever disagreements have come up, for me, Lincoln University holds a special place in my heart. Because those are hallowed grounds for Ghana. It is part of our history. We cannot divorce Lincoln University from the history of Ghana. That is where our first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, was nurtured with his intellectual capacity and his Pan-Africanist spirit. And it was from there he took that spark and led the liberation struggle, not only in Ghana, but across the African continent. And so the grounds of Lincoln are hallowed grounds for Ghanaians and will continue to hold that institution in high esteem.
Let's go to the Bono region now. In 2025, it recorded 38 maternal deaths, the highest in over 5 years. Addressing the Health Performance Review in Sunyani, the Regional Health Director, Dr. Osei Kufuor-Afre, said the over 100% increase in maternal deaths is a worrying situation requiring stakeholder support to develop what he describes as actionable measures to reverse it. There's more in this report.
He highlighted key preventive and curative efforts, including 92% vaccination coverage for the human papillomavirus to protect young girls against cervical cancer. He said urgent, actionable measures are needed to reverse the over 100% rise in maternal deaths in the region.
Maternal mortality rose from 18 recorded deaths in 2024 to 38 in the current review year, meaning we doubled the deaths by more than 100%. This represents the highest figure in over 5 years And it is a statistic that none of us can afford to regard with indifference. We will dedicate focused time to interrogate the factors driving this trend and to develop concrete actionable measures to reverse it.
Dr. Afro also cited declining financial support and the refusal of doctors to accept postings to the region as challenges affecting quality healthcare delivery.
We decided as a team, working through our medical superintendents and other doctors, to lobby our junior colleagues to come. So we are giving them free accommodation, free internet, free gas. Some of them are even giving free food. Some of them are giving top-ups. Anything we want to do to pull them here, which is adding additional burden to our pocket.
Flooding in northern Ghana, often triggered by heavy rains and the spillage of the Bagre Dam, has become a recurrent problem. While the focus is on damaged farms and post-harvest losses, less attention is given to the contamination of water sources and sanitation challenges. Albert Sori highlights frequently polluted boreholes and destruction of household latrines, exposing serious health risks after a flooding event.
Between August and September every year, Sonabel, the operator of the Bagre Dam in Burkina Faso, spills excess water in order to protect the dam. This often results in floods in northern Ghana, especially in the Upper East, Upper West, and Northeast regions. In Salpinga, a community in the Boku West district, residents say the floods polluted several of their wells and boreholes that serve as main sources of drinking water.
So usually after the flight, we are always left behind a lot of infections, in which sanitation is also part of the issue. And so when you come to this place, it's very, very bad. But it also flow into our drinking source of water, like the dark house, the boreholes, and there are streams that run into the male source.
The Upper East Regional Focal Person on WASH at the Regional Health Directorate, Justin Takbie, has confirmed the growing sanitation concerns in flood-affected areas.
We usually will see a surge in diarrheal diseases. The flood will contaminate water bodies.
Some farmers in Salpinga, with the help of Water Aid Ghana, have been planting trees along the banks of the lake in an effort to protect the water body. For Joy News, Albert Sori.
This story is brought to you by Joy News in partnership with CDK and Ghana, University of Ghana Center for Climate Change and Sustainability Studies, with funding from Claire R4I Opportunities Fund.
It's barely 10 hours to the much anticipated Democracy is Not for Sale Forum by Johnny's in Tamale, and students at the Tamale Technical University are already making their voices heard. Now, some of them spoke to Faustina Safo, the host of the upcoming show, and students called for firmer punishment against politicians caught trying to induce voters. We'll give you details shortly after the event, but let's listen to some of the students.
Well, looking at the vote buying, I don't think it's a good thing which we should be continue doing in our system. So I condemn vote buying 100%.
I vote for development. Yeah, truly speaking, it was last year I started voting. And before I went there, the politician came to the house and take me there to vote for the one he is supporting. So when I went there, but truly, before I went there, that was the person I wanted to vote. Before that politician came there to also tell me to vote for that person. And truly, after I vote, he gave me 20 cedis.
Well, you had there some students of Tamale's Technical University. And Joy News editor Fred Smith joins me with details of this upcoming program. Fred, what do we know?
Well, Mamiesi, we've said here at Joy News that we will not accept a system where your vote is bought by someone who will be able to have the money, and so that's why we're running this advocacy. It's happening later today. That's 4 p.m. at the Nat Hall in Tamale. Right. It will be live here on Joy 99.7 FM, also on Joy News and all our socials.
Great. And just before we go, Ghana is stepping up its preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup with an international friendly against Austria in Vienna later today. The match is expected to provide the Black Stars with a stronger test as they intensify their build-up to the tournament in June. Forward Inaki Williams and Brandon Thomas Asante were ruled out due to injuries, but Ghana will face Germany in another high-profile friendly on a Monday. We wish the guys all the best here at Joy News. And that's all we have for this morning's bulletin here on Joy 99.7 FM. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show. Do stay.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
When I say ABSA, you say yes. ABSA Bakiti, we go say yes this 2026 till your jobs be dropping down. Yes, you listening to me right now. I know you get dreams. A work is here. And they work it well. Like me, I want to buy that Porsche car I've been dreaming of. I move into my dream house. No landlord will say me. Join the ABSA family and let's help you say yes to your dreams with tailored banking solutions from loans, mortgages, credit cards to digital banking and more. Make 2026 the year of yes with ABSA. Your story matters.
You need a trusty friend on whom you can depend when things come crashing down. You need a trusty friend on whom you can depend when things come crashing down. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy friend. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy friend.
Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
Brush, that's it. That's it.
Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brush your teeth right. Brush your teeth. Brush your mom and dad. Underneath and in between. Brush your germs away.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our star savers, we became number one. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
What are you paying for? A delicious meal at the restaurant? Do it with SG Ghana Visa Card. Buying fuel for your car? Do it with SG Ghana Visa Card. Shopping online or at the mall? When you need to pay, do Do it with SG Ghana Visa Card. With a large network of merchants and payment points, the SG Ghana Visa Card is your secure and convenient way to get things done in Ghana. You can also use the SG Ghana Visa Card for secure online purchases. Make your life easy and use your SG Ghana Visa Card today. To find out more, call 0302 214 314. That's 0302 214 314.
Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Chale, imagine hitting the road with total peace of mind. That's the Asempa Super promo, packed with goodies from Imperial General Assurance. From January 1st to April 30, when you insure or renew your motor policy, you are not just protecting your car or yourself. You stand a chance to win instant rewards that make every drive feels like a celebration.
Here's what's waiting for you. Free fuel and EV charging coupons to keep you moving. Free vehicle diagnosis at accredited garages. A 1-year life insurance cover for extra protection and branded souvenirs, umbrellas, tissue boxes, and more.
Don't let this moment pass. Call 0577 667 436 to 8. Speak to your broker or visit any of our agents nationwide. Insure, drive, and win big with Imperial.
Follow us on social media for all updates. T's and C's apply.
Imperial General Assurance. Solid protection.
Imperial General Assurance, solid protection.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And the 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Absa Bank Ghana Limited. Your story matters. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. And Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you, which means we can bring you the Joy Business Report brought to us by Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature, and Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. James.
Winston.
Yo.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
I'm good. Yourself?
Oh, I'm fine. You know, God is still taking care of his children.
Today is Friday.
It's Friday, and, ordinarily Fridays are good. You need to be excited.
Where are you going this weekend?
This weekend, I need to be in my village. My hometown, let me put it that way.
Is it in Paul?
Yes, my hometown is in Paul. So once I say I need to be in my hometown, that's in Paul. What can I do with Adaka, you understand? When someone passes on, and after a year, you sit down again as a family, and then...
So that's more or less celebration of 1 year?
Yes, so I have to be in my hometown for the 1 year ceremony of my late father after he passed on. So I need to go there and, again, meet family and meet old friends that I grew up with when I was...
big boys in town.
No, when I was in Mpoho in those days... hunting grasshoppers, chabebe, that. Yes. So I have to go and do that. Lawrence was asking, is it 1 year already? Yes, past 1 year actually.
Wow.
But we have to go and do that.
Time really flies.
Yeah, time would fly when you least expect. But if I tell you that I'll give you $100,000, no, $10,000 at the end of the year, it's such a long time. Every time you say, Winstonia, Charlie, the year, end. No. But when you get the money, you look back and say, just recently that you promised me. That's how it is. But this morning I'm concerned. I said I was concerned because I was concerned about the blueprint DNA, the blueprint team, their research into DNAs.
I think I saw it yesterday.
42%, nearly 1 in 2. Charlie?
Someone said, why critical?
No, it's very critical. And this morning, on some of the pages that I'm on social media, some of the guys are saying, they would also want to do a DNA. And when I was, someone asked me, and I said no. I don't have a cause to. Okay, you may have, you should have a cause to do a DNA test. So why do I just get up and say I want to go and do a DNA test? No, I don't have to. I don't have a cause to, so that's okay. When I look at my son, I can see that this is my son. So I don't have any reason to go and do, a DNA test. But why are people concerned, and why are people in doubt, and thus wanting to confirm the paternity of their children? That's not a question for you. That's a question for our listeners. If you want to answer, I'll let you answer. So get on to X, use the hashtag JoySMS. Then on WhatsApp 055-1111-997. But also tell me whether you would want to do a DNA test. I'd love to know, and why you want to do that. Okay, why do you want to confirm the paternity of your child? Yes, James.
Even though I'm not a father, but I think it should be done in a way, not just paternity, but also maternity in a way, because I know there are a few cases where the babies are being also either switched or anyway in our respective hospitals. So there are a lot of reasons actually, but it depends. It's an individual decision. So it all boils down to whether you are willing to do it, or maybe you're not seeing certain, should I say, resemblance with respect to your kids and all of that.
My brother, your child should not necessarily look like you.
Well,
I am not one of those who would say that once you have a child, the child should look like the father. Why? Two people have come together to have a child. The child can also look like the mother.
But Winston, some will.
But I am saying the child can also look like the mother.
Well.
Why should the child always look like the father? I don't understand. Anyway, this morning also we're talking more about the minorities' plan to petition Shraj over President Mahama's use of his brother's private jet, and why they also link the usage of the jet to the Diamond Mine deal, alleging procurement breaches. All of these coming up here on the Super Morning Show. Who gets the trumpet this morning?
Well, Winston, we are giving it to the Joy News team, who are currently in Tamale ahead of the highly anticipated Democracy is Not for Sale Regional Forum, which is also marking the start of a nationwide citizen and politician dialogue on the growing influence of money in Ghana's politics. So let's just give it to our team in Tamale today.
So the team, the Joy News team, the Democracy is Not for Sale team, and I'm in my Democracy is Not for Sale. Of course, we say
trumpet. Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up in this morning's bulletin, government to issue a 7-year CD-denominated bond next Monday, marking the resumption of long-term debt instrument issuance since 2022. And one of the world's biggest gold refinery firms, SAM, set to establish presence in Ghana this year as government moved to boost value addition for gold. Also in this bulletin, traders at the Kaneshi market appeal to wholesalers and suppliers to adjust prices of goods to reflect current stable economic conditions. Stay tuned. To the Joy Business Report. My name is James Ishen. Let's settle for the details now. Government is set to issue a 7-year CD-denominated bond from next Monday. This should mark the first since 2022, following the expiration of debt exchange program restrictions. We have details in the following report.
According to the issuance announcement document seen by Joy Business, government is also planning to announce the proposed interest to be paid to investors on Monday, March 30. For investors that are planning to participate in the offer, government has settled on a minimum bid of 50,000 Ghana cedis. The Finance Ministry has also stated that the bond is open to both local and foreign investors, whilst the allotment to be done on April 7, 2026. There are some strong indications that government could be targeting to raise more than 10 billion Ghana cedis in the offer. It is hoping to use the funds raised to finance some projects identified in the 2026 budget.
And that was a Business Desk report. Now, the third biggest gold refinery firm in the world, SAM, is set to establish presence in Ghana this year. The move is part of government's effort to boost local value addition for gold by setting up more refineries in the country. Chief Executive of the Ghana Gold Board, Sami James, disclosed this on PM Express Business Edition.
We are securing 3 acres of land within the Accra International Airport, Prince 6, where we are going to build a 600-ton capacity refinery. And we are doing this with the other partners as well. And this refinery is going to ensure that at least all the small scale good we're able to buy 100 tons, 120 tons, we can refine all of them locally. So we are enhancing that local refining capacity within the shortest possible time. And this project is not a long-term project, it's not a medium-term project, it is a short-term project. And very soon, we will be giving you more details about the signing of the MOU, the commercial agreement, and then the sword cutting. And we hope to start this year and to finish by next year. And this is going to ensure that at least all the small scale gold that we produce is refined here. Then we will even have additional capacity to absorb the large scale gold. And we will even have additional capacity to absorb gold from the sub-region, from the continent, and from other parts of the country, because this is a very reputable player that is coming into the Ghanaian value addition market.
Sammy James is the Chief Executive of the Ghana Gold Board. Now, the Ghana Mine Workers Union is calling for the right systems and structures to be put in place as engineers and planners prepare to take over the Daman Gold Mine. Abdul Mumin Gbana, as the General Secretary of the Ghana Mine Workers Union of the Trade Union Congress, and has been speaking to Joy Business.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that, but we must also make sure that the right structures, the right systems are in place. For far too long, we have failed to govern ourselves properly. We have failed abysmally to govern ourselves properly. And that, I mean, if you talk about most of the enterprises that operate in the Ghanaian economy and also in the mining industry, local businesses, unfortunately, when it comes to corporate governance, haven't done too well. It's often been reduced to a one-man show. And one-man show businesses don't last. Even if they last, it doesn't benefit the greater good of the people. And so what we're saying is that let's extricate ourselves from the current arrangement, and be more all-encompassing.
You heard the General Secretary of the Ghana Mine Workers Union of the Trade Union Congress, Abdul Mumin Gbana. You're still listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, some procurement experts have called for the establishment of a mining bank to support the operations of indigenous players in the country's extractive value chain. According to them, some mining firms are endowed with the technical capacity to mine large concessions, but often lack the financial strength to venture into large-scale exploration. Atwapim from Pont Berima, a procurement consultant, made this call while speaking to Joy Business on the sidelines of a leadership meeting organized by the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply.
If we take local content, I am of the view that a lot of the scope of works executed by international companies can be handled by local Ghanaian companies. Engineers and planners is an excellent example. When it comes to financing, the banks are doing well. They support the local contractors. But can we also think about having a special mining bank where they will be able to pre-finance some of the local contractors as well as even the national contractors? The local contractors sometimes are constrained with finance.
Atwapim from Pont Berima as a procurement consultant. Now, on our business journal for today, traders and consumers at the Kaneshi market are raising concerns over persistent high prices of goods despite the stable macroeconomic condition in the country. They say the failure of wholesalers to adjust prices to reflect the macro condition is putting pressure on households' budget and weakening consumer purchasing power. Rosla Kalistego has more in this report.
Traders say while some goods like rice and oil have seen marginal reductions at the wholesale level, many retailers continue to sell at higher prices, citing transport costs and other overhead. At Kaneshi Market, Cynthia, a trader, explains that inconsistent pricing across the supply chain is making it difficult for both sellers and buyers to adjust.
I went to buy chocolate. The small pack is 120. I went to the wholesaler and she is selling it 200. So how am I going to buy it? So there's nothing like reduction of sales. It's not everything that they have reduced it. Some have reduced it, some have not. Like rice, some have reduced it, some have not also reduced it. I bought mine 61 cedis. I can sell it 70 cedis at least. I can get 9 cedis from it. But some are selling it 80, 85, 100. It depends on the brand. The government is doing well. But we, the people in this country, we are not doing well. I bought Indomie, rice, oil, and the prices were low. But everything here is expensive at condition. That is why we do go to Accra to buy them. Even with the transport, you bring it and the prices is still okay from Accra. to Kaneshi. But Kaneshi here, you buy it and it's still expensive.
Another trader, Ma Jane, points to importers and wholesalers as the key drivers of the problem, noting that retail prices would only fall if supply side costs are reduced.
The market is normal. The prices are the same. You see, the dollars have been reduced. So the importers, they are supposed to reduce the goods, but the prices are the same. It has never been reduced. We don't go to the wholesalers directly. We buy from the retailers from Accra. If I buy this the last time, 35 cedis, it's supposed to be maybe 25 or 20 cedis, but still they are selling it 35 cedis. So I don't see how they are saying that things have been reduced. It's the same price.
Consumers say the situation is forcing them to either buy in bulk or cut down on essential items, significantly affecting their budgets.
To me as an individual, because the retailers are not ready to reduce it, you the person, you would also have to buy it in bulk. So this is actually affecting us. Sometimes there are things you don't need the whole pack, but you'd have to buy the whole pack or you buy it in bulk because these retailers are not ready to reduce it. So unless you buy it in the wholesale price. With regards to budget, it really makes the amount you have very high because sometimes you go into the market initially, you don't budget for something. So you have to forgo other things in order to get that. Since you are not ready to buy the amount the retailer is giving it to you, you'd have to buy it at the wholesale price, which means you are buying an extra quantity of whatever you want to buy.
With weak price transmission across the supply chain, both traders and consumers are calling for stronger market monitoring and enforcement to ensure that reductions at the macro level translate into real relief for households. For Joy Business, Rosla Calistagos reports.
And that's our business journal for today. Before I go, let me do some commodities. And crude oil increased to $107 a barrel this morning. Gold added $70 to open trading at $4,446 an ounce. Cocoa is selling at $3,164 a ton after gaining about $31 from the last trading. Some currency news now. The dollar is going for 11 cedis, 30 pesos this morning. That's the rate some of the major commercial banks are offering to their client this morning. The British pound is going for 14 cedis, 85 pesos. The euro is trading at 12 cedis, 80 pesos. The forex bureaus are selling the dollar at 11 cedis, 84 pesos. And that's all for the Joy Business Report with me, James Ishen. Winston here.
Yeah, James, let me look at the price of crude oil.
107. Still crossing the 100.
It's not good. It's not good, because if it does that, Charlie, the first pricing window is what, next week?
Yeah, next week.
Charlie. It be some way, Bill.
Vim day.
Vim day give you.
Vim day. You'll be fine.
Anyway, let's, they say, Mawunye Ameta Pola.
What does it mean? Oh, okay.
And that's our inspirational song for today. One by Mauto Tete and Luigi McLean. So, Nyame Boshain. Let's enjoy this one.
That's it. Everybody.
Chidi mea Nye ma voto pe fande kola pe ele bonye
And that's our inspirational song for this morning. Ametakpola. Mau Yanye Ametakpola. Congratulations.
What is Ametakpola?
Ametakpola.
Ametakpola. Oh, okay. The Ewe language is very powerful.
Oh, very, very.
Very
you
powerful,
have to learn it.
I mean, the most basic word saying tree in English, and you listen to it in the Ewe language, you immediately you are jolted like, oh wow.
It's
Ametakpola.
It's only because they have sounds that are not in the Akan language, and so once you hear those sounds, and in language studies there is always the bit about difference being difficulty. So once you don't have that in your mother tongue, if you hear it sounds strange to you. Yeah, and that's how so if you know how to if you know how to speak Gan, for instance, a Gan listening to Epe would not be so surprised because then those sounds could be found in Epe too.
Oh, interesting. Ametakpola. Well, that's one
so
word.
that sound is not in Akan. So it's always going to be it's going to sound strange. To you, but
Yeah, because I mean, if you hear Ameta, it's not strange, but the Pola adding it.
Ametakpola. Anyway, let's get into our Drive Safe campaign. It's brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality and Imperial General Assurance Solid Protection. So you know what to do. Avoid all distractions. Keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Be visible. Drive with your lights on at night, and that's how to ensure your safe arrival. But my Friday morning tips. Whatever you do, please don't drink and drive. And for those of you who say, "Oh, as for me, I can drink and drive," it's a lie.
They say Friday in Tufo, but this advice here, you have to take it to.
I see a Tufo.
Yes.
Because it's not just about you; it's about the other users of the road. Okay, so just make sure you don't put them also at risk. And our fuel tip for today from Comac says, safe fueling is simple. Stop at the click. Replace the cap tightly and drive off knowing you did the right thing. Small actions, big impact. Have a safe weekend. So those who actually they are filling their tank. You hear the click and they say, "Oh, I said nyama."
People actually, so you see taxi drivers, then they are shaking the car to. The moment the thing is, it just clicks like that, or the pump just gets out like that. It's full.
It's full. That's how the car was made. But then people still want to go ahead.
Pour some inside. Pour some inside. Let it go.
Pour some inside. How can it be pouring some inside?
Interesting.
How about that? You have to be very careful.
Friday morning.
Because this pour some inside. So I have learned that this is when I go and say, "Hey, Masa, a year cape munyai." A year cape munyai. But they always want to continue. I say, please don't.
Oh, but what I try to do is normally to say that then they should round it to the nearest number. So let's say if you just around 496.7 pesos, paying that is a bit difficult. So you're like, okay, you take it to 500. But I think now I'll let them stop. It's better for me to pay that and leave it.
Let it be their problem,
yes.
Not yours. Okay. Anyway, which means we can learn how to say it right. Is brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks, and Societe Generale Ghana. Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done. You say.
So, Kwekwa Sante, I want us to learn the pronunciation of this word, okay? That's what I want us to learn. A very simple one. Boys say, as for everything you say is simple.
Simple.
Oh, but this one is very, 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 very simple, okay? V-A-S-E. V-A-S-E. Now, let me give you the meaning of the word. It's a container used for holding cut flowers or for decoration.
Yeah. That's a vase.
Okay. When you say vase, you're not actually wrong.
Okay.
Vase is how the US, the Americans pronounce it.
Okay.
But the British pronounce it vase.
Vase.
Okay. So if you're and because we say here,
speak a lot of British language.
It's vase.
Vase.
But the Americans say vase.
Yeah.
British vase. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Let me say good morning to my very good friend, David Akwete of Love FM.
Yes.
He called me this morning. Sometimes, David calls me and says, Winstonia, Charlie, why don't you do this, say it right for us? So
then you look at it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Vase. Okay. But if you are going for a U.S. embassy visa interview and then they ask you, oh, sorry, what's that thing about that? You have to tell them it's a vase before they say that you can't speak their language. You can't integrate.
Anyway, let's get into the papers. But before we get into the papers, let me tell you about Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited. And Kingdom Books is introduced an online store for your shopping convenience. They are your number one supplier of quality office essentials, equipment and furniture at affordable prices. So they say just log on to kingdomstoreonline.com, okay, and they will arrange delivery to home and office within a reasonable time. They offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions have applied at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
SG Bank, the mega loans promo is on, and this year no more waiting, no more managing small. We go mega from Yateso to Yatesu Biom and Yasan Tesu promos. SG, Societe Generale, is here with the mega loans promo with even lower and more competitive rates. With SG Ghana's mega loans promo, salaried workers of SG Ghana listed companies, pensioners, and eligible customers can access support for personal needs, family commitments, home projects, and more. From now till July 2026, apply and enjoy big loans at small rates. Yes, very low rates and a fast, hassle-free process that helps you to get moving sooner. Visit any SG branch near you or call 0302-214-314 for more details about the SG Ghana Mega Loans promo today. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
Okay, so let's get into the newspaper review now, brought to us by Syntex Tank, You're Strong, You're Tough, and Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Happy Smile, Star Oil, Quality and Affordable Fuel for All, and Enterprise Insurance, your advantage.
From the Daily Guide, big story, SML GRA scandal, OSP yet to serve Ofori-Atta and Akori. And we know that Ken Ofori-Atta is still outside the country. The government is trying to get him extradited, but the court documents are yet to be served on him, because when you are serving outside the jurisdiction, it goes through a certain process, and the OSP is still on that. And then legal education reform bill passed yesterday. That historic bill was passed in Parliament. And then very disturbing story, 5 dead in Nkwanta clashes. Police reinforce security. Nkwanta is still burning. We need to get to dealing with that. Then Wontumi challenges order to defend Galamsey charges. The High Court dismissed his submission of no case, and he's now headed to the Supreme Court to challenge that, or to the Court of Appeal instead. And then Minority accuses President Mahama of conflict of interest. All of that on the front page of the Daily Guide.
Okay, so let's get into the daily graphic for this morning. Adopt practical measures against climate risk, says Sam Jonah, urges insurance industry. And GPCC declares support for President Mahama's stance on LGBTQI+. Government set to issue local bond, and comes with a photograph of Dr. Kasiela Toforsen. World Bank MOFA work to unlock $75 million agri investment. Parliament passes legal education reform bill. Charlie, going to be easier. Right now, you can sit the exam.
What got to buy exams?
Passing on the it will become like the
entrance exams for Hala.
This one that I'm going to say. When it comes to Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, you can register and write.
You can write.
The passing, no.
A ding.
Boys, when they say a ding, some of the boys, if you have funds, then they go and do ACCA. And then come back.
They use it.
Back page, Black Stars face tricky Austria test in build-up to World Cup 2026.
Front page of the Daily Gist, it says, Ibrahim's Daman mine deal stinks. That is the Minority speaking, and they say they are heading to Shraj yesterday, speaking in Parliament. And then 24-hour economy 133 job formula in disarray. Comes with a picture of John Dramani Mahama, the president. And then Tema plane crash victim's wife breaks down as NDC visits family. And then Ras Mubarak blows up fake NDC presidential poll. A call as if we blast government for starving NYA with cash. And the no-show at Ken Ofori-Atta's trial. All in the Daily Gist.
So, my friend Wanda Madilo says, Winston, my brother, it is this same pour inside, without the discipline of withdrawal that has increased Ghana's population.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. Listen to that statement. It is this same poor inside, without the discipline of withdrawal that has increased Ghana's population.
Are we still talking about petrol pouring inside the car?
He may not be talking about petrol,
wonder.
but that's what he sensed this morning. The news center says Kevin Ochi donates shoes to Ashirasi pupils. 500 cell sites to be deployed this year to improve network quality, MTN Ghana CEO. And BOG launches new cybersecurity directive for banks. IE opposes growth and sustainability levy reduction. Ghana faces 448,000 ton tomato shortfall. And Serene Insurance gives Black Stars 20 million insurance cover and 2 million cedis cash.
Well, finally, the Inquisitor says after reparatory justice victory, John plots next move. That is the President, John Mahama. And then MIF makes serious incursions, record 5.4 billion mineral royalties in 2025. Justina Nelson is speaking. Ramadan powers Adentan with massive solar streetlights. And we're talking about Ramadan, not the fast we just ended. But Mohammed Ademu Ramadan, the Adentan MP, with pictures of some streets in Adenta with solar streetlights. And then Ghana boosts tomato output with 250 boreholes.
Let's get into the online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest.
And your business deserves every chance to grow, and Zenith Bank is here to make it happen. Open a Zenith SME account today and unlock powerful solutions designed to fuel your business growth. Also enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME business card designed to help you manage business, spend, and make secure payments for goods and services. With the Zenith SME business card, you enjoy free customized digital SME trainings, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical business coach training, 247 access to funds, and so much more. Give your business the boost it deserves. Open a Zenith SME business account today and sign up for a Zenith SME business card. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
MyJoyOnline.com this morning says we're taking back control. Sami Jemfi says gold sector key to economic transformation. And Mahama calls for unity over UN reparations resolution. And he saw what I didn't see. Sami Jemfi reveals Mahama's personal trust behind gold board appointment. And government is set to issue a 7-year CD bond on March 31st since 2022. Ghana School of Law monopoly ends as Parliament passes legal education reform bill. And Mahama affirms respect for Lincoln University despite withdrawal of honorary degree. Could I mean, since you are a parliamentary correspondent, the legal education reform bill. So what does it mean now?
So what ultimately means is that the Ghana School of Law, as we know it in Makola, is not the only school that will run the professional law program that will enable people become lawyers. You know, currently, to become a lawyer, you need to do the LLB at the university, either 3 years or 4 years. And then you have to take an entrance exam to enter the Ghana School of Law. If you go through POSCOR, you do 1 year. If you go through the normal PLC course, that is 2 years. And then after that, if you qualify, you get called to the bar. But the bottleneck has been that the Ghana School of Law has not had a lot of space, people have said. And so there's been massive failures in the entrance exams. And people have said that it's simply because they're failing them because there's no space. And this is because Ghana School of Law is a monopoly. And so they are not looking out to actually do something about that. And so what this bill does is that right after your LLB, if you do it in the University of Ghana or anywhere, you will stay in that same university and do the professional program for 1 year. And then after everyone finish, you can then take the bar exam and then you can be called to the bar. And that story is in the Daily Guide. So let me give you gist of it with Ernest Kofi Edu writing. He says Parliament has passed the Legal Education Reform Bill, which is now actually to be called Legal Education Bill, which makes a major shift in the structure and delivery of professional legal training. The bill, now read the third time, is overhauling the country's legal education system by separating the regulation of legal education from the regulation of the legal profession, a framework that has remained largely unchanged for 6 decades. At the heart of the new reform is the establishment of a new regulatory body, the Council for Legal Education and Training, which will now replace the General Legal Council. And then graduates holding a Bachelor of Laws degree will now be required to enroll this program before sitting for a newly introduced National Bar exam, which will serve as the standardized pathway to legal practice. So now the Makola will still be there, but it will be for post-call. That is, people who did their LLB are qualified to practice outside Ghana, UK, US, common law jurisdictions, you come to Ghana, you have to go and do the post-call course for 1 year, and then you get calls to the bar. People are excited about it, but let's see how it goes.
I mean, I think that, you see, I'd say it's a good thing because over my years in practice as a morning show host, I've had lots of conversations. I think I remember, was it somewhere in 2018?
Yeah.
We had thought leadership. I think at the time at Novotel Hotel, and Kwekwaza, actually spoke about this whole law school thing. Because at the time, the guys were fighting it, the fact that you had to go through an entrance exam. While in other jurisdictions, what you do is that there are certain institutions that are allowed to actually train you.
Yeah.
Then when you're done, you go and sit the exam. So the exam that everybody would go and write after you go through the Ghana School of Law, Ghana Law School, whatever. Open it up for people to sit.
Yeah.
If you pass, you pass. If you don't pass, you go home. But I can tell you of one thing.
Yeah.
The exam would not be very difficult.
Yeah, the bar exam, the ultimate before you can win the win.
Yes. It will not be easy.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, maybe
let's see how it goes. I mean, people Mr. Kuda is listening in Parliament. He's excited about that, I'm sure. There are students in particular, who've been speaking about it. I remember in 2019 or so, there was a big protest about 419 students or so, 499 students who had been failed, so-called, they said, and they did a demonstration. Police fired at them with hot water and all of that. So it's been a thorny issue. It became a political conversation in 2024. The NDC made that big promises. They've delivered on that. We hope that implementation is smooth, because if not, we are just moving the bottleneck from the Ghana School of Law to the call to the bar exam area.
Well,
that is the challenge.
You see, I would always use my, the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana as an example. What they do is that you can go
anywhere and
learn and come and register and write. If you pass, you've passed.
And what's the pass rate like?
50.
50.
Yeah.
But are people passing out big time?
Years ago, when we were doing the MBA, two of my friends decided to go and write the public sector accounting. One got 37. Another got 47.
The pass mark is 50.
And they didn't meet it. It is not easy.
Yeah. At the Ghana School of Law, to pass mark is 50, and people are. I want for acrobatics. It's not easy. No,
it's not easy to pass. Professional exam.
Yeah.
So if people pass, you must respect them. So but there are those also who try and they pass. I mean, I know people who, by the time they finished, university, they were left with 2 papers, to qualify as accountants.
Okay.
So it's okay. If you're serious, you would get it. Anyway, so government said to issue local bond. That's the.
Listen, are we going back to the market to borrow? Because after the DDEP, we stopped borrowing. So that's what we're going to do.
Yes, we're going back to borrow.
I hope we do it sustainably. If not, we are going to go back to 2022 levels.
So the government has signaled its intent to return to the domestic bond market. So we are doing the domestic bond market. Currently government is doing a lot of short terms, like the treasury bills. They don't want to go into long term. So they're going to the domestic bond market, providing fresh details on the structure, issuance process, and trading of the securities under its new treasury bond. Now, the document cited by the Daily Graphic did not state the exact date of fresh bond issuance. The development forms part of efforts to re-establish a stable domestic borrowing program following the country's recent debt restructuring, which is expected to build investor confidence and deepen Ghana's domestic debt market. Okay, so that's it. According to the brief, under the program, the government would issue senior unsecured treasury bonds denominated in Ghana cedis with specific tenors and issue sizes to be announced ahead of each auction. And this is good, because these days we're doing a lot of short-term borrowing, but you need also long-term borrowing.
The interest has not been very high when it comes to the short-term borrowing. I mean, there's a lot of government rejecting a lot of the bids.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, government has done well in bringing it down. What would happen here? Currently, you have 91-day bills of less than 10%, which is good.
Okay.
Which is good. But if you are an investor who's always looking at short-term investments, you'll be concerned actually. Why would you go for an instrument that would bring you a 6% return? But you see, if you put, is it a 6% return that we're talking about?
Yeah.
If you put, say, 1 million, in treasury bills, you're likely to get less than 100,000 in a year. But if you put in 10 million, you get more than that.
Yeah, so it's the higher the amount you are putting in.
Then your interest
percentage.
Rate, Yeah, so that's we wait patiently for that, but adopt practical measures against climate change. But the back page is what I'm interested in. Build up to the World Cup 2020. Ghana faces Austria test, and so we're going to be playing against Austria today. Let's see how that will go.
Well, so let me say a very good morning to Mr. Kuda. Kuda is a member of the Parliamentary Service staff, and he's listening. And he says, why does Winston always call Kokwa Shante? And I'm like, that one is between Winston and I. I don't know if Winston is trying to hantalize the Ashanti or something like that.
No, this is not a hantalize. Kokwa Shante. Ashanti. Koku is Ever. Ashanti is
like Gan.
Kokwa Shante. So while the guy is an Akan boy, I have made you an Ever and Gan.
Brilliant.
Time for the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us, and Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Business Daily. Today we meet the Korean-American skin entrepreneur Juru, who created a small but influential acne patch. She shares why she gave entrepreneurship a second chance and how growing up between two cultures shaped her business.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Hello and welcome to Newsday on the BBC World Service with Krupa Padi and James Cocknell in London.
Coming up, President Trump has again extended a deadline for Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz. He had threatened to strike power plants in the country if it did not reopen the waterway.
Meanwhile, the conflict continues, including Israeli strikes on Iran and Lebanon. The BBC has been analysing data and hearing from residents in the Iranian capital, Tehran, establishing that heavy bombs have been used, including in residential areas.
We also head to Qatar and look at how Gulf states are dealing with attacks on their energy infrastructure. We'll speak to a former senior ambassador there.
And last chance to qualify for the World Cup. We look at yesterday's playoffs and who might make it through. That's after this bulletin of the latest world news.
BBC News with Moira Alderson. President Trump has said he'll hold off from bombing Iran's energy infrastructure for a further 10 days. He claimed that Tehran asked for the extension and talks were going well. Iran denies making such a request. More from our North America correspondent, Peter Bowes.
This is very much Donald Trump's agenda. He had previously announced a 48-hour pause, then a 5-day pause on strikes against Iran's energy infrastructure. The 5 days due to end today. Earlier in the week, he has said that, again, this is his agenda, very good and productive conversations. He said that were aimed at complete and total resolution of hostilities, although Iran has denied that talks to end the war are taking place.
Meanwhile, Israel says it's carried out another wave of airstrikes in the heart of the Iranian capital. In a brief statement, the Israeli military said it was targeting regime infrastructure. Several explosions have also been heard in the south of Beirut, where Israel says it's been attacking targets linked to the Iranian-backed group Hezbollah. Lena Sinjab is in the Lebanese capital.
Hundreds of thousands have been displaced. The government is saying now the number have reached 1.2 million Lebanese have been displaced. 1,100 killed and over 3,000 injured. Among the killed is 120 children and 42 medical staff. You know, the last two who were killed 2 days ago were under 15 years old, who were in medical aid helping with their families, have been targeted by the Israelis. This is a situation that day in and day out is worrying Lebanon, worrying those who are displaced, that they're not able to go back to their families.
The US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is due to meet his G7 counterparts outside Paris shortly. The US and Israel's war with Iran is likely to take centre stage at the talks. Our correspondent Nomia Iqbal is travelling with him.
He has this unenviable task in many respects to try and sell the strategy of the Iran war. He's here to talk to the other G7 members. Lots of stuff on the agenda. Of course, Ukraine will be on it too, but it's ultimately about Iran, trying to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and explaining the position on Iran, which quite frankly is not easy to do, given that President Trump himself has given incredibly mixed messages. There's a real one-sided assessment of what is happening at the moment. He was asked about the negotiations, but he wouldn't speculate on them. He just said it's an ongoing process.
A growing number of countries have introduced measures to offset the impact of rising oil prices caused by the Iran conflict. India, one of the world's largest crude oil importers, has reduced taxes on diesel and petrol. Vietnam has temporarily waived an environmental tax on fuel. World News from the BBC. A group of British MPs and peers has warned that the country must move away from reliance on the United States for defence and security. A report by the Joint Parliamentary Committee on National Security Strategy says that Britain should prepare for a time when Europe could no longer rely on America's support in a crisis. The Mexican Navy says 2 sailboats have gone missing while carrying humanitarian aid to Cuba. It's launched a search and rescue operation. Abigail Maudsley has this report.
The Navy said the 2 boats left Isla Mujeres on Mexico's Caribbean coast on the 20th of March, with 9 crew members of different nationalities aboard. It said they were expected to reach Havana on Tuesday or Wednesday this week, but there'd been no communication or confirmation of their arrival. The vessels are part of an international grassroots effort to deliver food and medical supplies to Cuba, which is enduring prolonged power cuts and a deepening economic crisis as the result of a US fuel blockade.
The White House says a population decline in some of America's major cities is down to the success of President Trump's border security policies. In the latest US census released on Thursday, the 3 metropolitan areas with the steepest declines are all located along the US southern border with Mexico. They are Laredo in Texas, Yuma in Arizona, and El Centro in California. Overall, the US population grew by 1.8 million people last year. The police in Vietnam say they've dismantled a cryptocurrency network that was embezzling billions of dollars and have made at least 7 arrests. The authorities say several executives linked to the cryptocurrency platform owners and gold trading firm Hana Gold are in custody. They're accused of fraud and market manipulation. The police said the alleged fraud was on an exceptionally large scale. Vietnamese media say one of the executives allegedly created false advertisements to generate artificial supply.
Thank you for that.
Ajua, challenge these days, new level crowd. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life. I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank.
Oh, okay.
And that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle. And the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better, Pa. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider. Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I on your side, Fidelity.
Pay small, small, drive covered.
Charlie, my guy. Hey, driving these days be sweet, oh. No pressure, everything's smooth.
Ah, look at you smiling early morning. What's making life so easy like that?
Simple. I'm using Pay As You Earn Motor Insurance from Coronation.
Pay as you earn?
Yes, same trusted cover, but I pay monthly or quarterly, just the way I prefer. It's about flexibility.
So I don't have to pay everything at once.
Only if you want to. And with every policy, 50% goes to support the National Road Safety Authority, helping to promote and improve safety on our roads. Visit ecoronation.com, select Pay As You Earn Motor Insurance, and fill out all required details. Pay with mobile money. Policy comes straight to your phone.
Pay small, small, drive covered.
Pay As You Earn Motor Insurance, a flexible option from Coronation.
Pay small, small, drive covered.
The
big Easter sales is happening now at CompuGhana, and it's bigger and better. From now till 12 April, shop any product from well-top brands like Samsung, LG, TCL, HP, Lenovo, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, Huawei, and many more, and enjoy up to 40% off. This Easter, CompuGhana is giving you more than big discounts. Shop any products worth 1,000 Ghana cedis and above, and instantly enter the Easter reward raffle draw to win amazing prizes like a 98-inch smart TV, laptop, mobile phones, and other prizes. Enjoy massive savings on TVs, smartphones, laptops, and home appliances across all CompuGhana branches nationwide. Visit any CompuGhana showroom today or shop online at www.compughana.com. Experience this Easter season the CompuGhana way. Call us on 0302-752020 or WhatsApp 0243-143-143 for inquiries. This promo is in partnership with NLA under the Caritas platform.
Sing the song. When the sun they hot, syntax no break. When the rain they fall, still no shake. Builders they choose and plumbers they prove. Any project you they start. Syntax
Enterprise.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
My name is Jonathan, a customer of Enterprise from 2017. Just this January, I bought a new car, so I decided to insure it. And I got a call. I've won a trip to the US for the ultimate football experience. What? I've won? I was shocked. So I have a choice to either go to Mexico, US, or Canada. You could be next, so let's go together.
Jonathan is our first lucky winner of the ultimate football experience in the Insure Not Chili promo, and you could be next. Don't wait. Buy or renew your motor insurance with Enterprise Insurance and stand a chance to enjoy an all-expense-paid ultimate football experience live at the stadium. Plus, you can win instant rewards like fuel coupons, airtime, and branded souvenirs. Promo runs till end of May 2026. Enterprise Insurance, your reliable insurance company, tried and tested for 102 years since 1924. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Enterprise, your advantage.
You won't believe where my students and I are coming from.
I can see the excitement on your face. Tell me where.
Safari Eco Park. They are making it so accessible for schools, offering an unforgettable experience where students learn in nature, connect with wildlife, and truly engage with their surroundings.
Wow, that sounds amazing. But I'm a bit concerned about the cost.
I thought the same at first, but it's actually very affordable. Through a collaboration between Multimedia Group and Safari World, it is just 100 Ghana cedis for primary schools and secondary schools, and 150 Ghana cedis for tertiary schools. This is from February all the way to the end of April.
Oh, that's reassuring. And it's not too far either.
Exactly. It's only an hour drive from Accra, so the trip is convenient and stress-free for both teachers and students.
I love that the children get to learn through experience, not just textbooks, and the teachers can go along and come back relaxed as well. I'm definitely going to recommend this to our school. It sounds like the perfect blend of fun and education.
It really is. It's the kind of experience students never forget.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
It's Friday! Let's go. I'm at the point in life, if you understand me or not, misunderstand me or not, me, I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want, me, I'm okay. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I did love my life, get my peace of mind, better try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody holy bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come left to stress. I be like Terminator, I the believer, I pass it up time. I be like Terminator, I the believer, I pass it up time. I be like Terminator, I the believer, I pass it up time. I be like Terminator, I the believer, I pass it up time. Them say hustle low, hustle for the paper. Small boy they hustle, then somebody want to let down. Now you feel the pressure, you so how we gon' make up. Only my eye, then say me do. Yeah, baby, and can't you hold? Yeah, some obiya na diaba, obiya na diaba. Yeah, baby, and can't you hold? Yeah, some obiya na diaba. Opinion on your part. Now we can be answered. Now we can be answered. Now we can be answered. Answered. Tina me that be sorry do me no. One by back a thing and but I be that boy better give it them fire. Beru. Me that be sorry do me no. One by back a thing and but I be that boy better give it them fire. Beru. No baby I say no baby I say no baby I say I know do you wrong. Go tell me why you they treat me bad, or why you they paint me black. I'm not perfect, but I try my best. Only God knows I'm a pain. Now my enemies to shame. Oh my the more people they hate on me.
And that's Mr. Drew with a remix of Case featuring Mufti. Still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.
Let me tell you a story. Do you know how this remix came about? Do you know the original song was Mr. Drew and Strongman and another artist. And then the song was big, but then he put out a TikTok like, oh, can somebody do a remix? You know, like underground artist, do something, let me see. And then Mufti did something.
Yeah.
And this remix is now more popular than the actual original song that was sung.
Can I tell you something?
The Mufti has been doing great on
I haven't even heard the original song before.
Well, you are an old man, so you are not in there.
But you know, Koko Ashanti, we're going to do something. You know, for the past 2 weeks, we've been doing the Patriotic Songs competition. And last week's winner, so the first week, Selam won. Last week, Dorothy McPod won from Achimota. And so she was the winner of last week's edition. Congratulations, Dorothy. Now, this is what we're going to do. You know, I'll just drop the song, okay? And then you would give us a call. When you give us a call, we have 3 songs. Once I start playing the song, if I pause, that's your cue to continue from there, from where I pause. So let's try it. So for instance, if I drop the song, this is Ghana Nyiba. Listen. So once I pause, then you continue with the singing. Ya nenye, ablode tu over. You know, then you continue. Can you sing this one?
No, the Ghana Nyimba, I can't.
You cannot sing Ghana Nyimba.
Give me some Akan one, or give me some Kotokoli one, then you
but you can sing this one.
Mojana na no mushegu nyade tu homaye edumi ne wonso so seyebe ye biato aso nimdie to aso basa min kuminya edu na
wait come back.
You know, you see that place.
I
don't know what
you don't know what
this one. You know, the way the language around that part is too thick, you know. Oh man, give me that part. Oh man,
wait. So now we'll start the whole thing afresh. Let's start the whole thing. And then when we get to the part that you are doing, then we'll check it. Let's go. Listen. Okay, so Gwagwasante, time to activate the phone lines.
Brilliant.
Yes, we're going to get another winner for today. Give us a call now, 0302216541 and then 0551111997. 0302216541 and then 0551111997. Okay, This is what we're doing today. And then there's this one. There's the national anthem in Ghana. Listen. So this is Yanara Assassini in the Ghana version. Okay? So just give us a call, and we're going to do this here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Yes, Kwekwa Sante, you tried,
Oh manu sebe ye yo, oh manu serinye yo, and yes say na oh say, oh man fu branetre. No, those days at assembly in the morning, those of us who went to Site 2, you have to sing oh manu actually. Yeah,
okay, so let's get onto the phone lines, and Pearl has joined us from Sapeman. Pearl, good morning.
Good morning, Winston.
How are you doing, Pearl?
Fine, thank you. And you?
God is still taking care of his children. And since you are ready, Pearl, let's do it this way, okay? I'm sure by now you know the rules. Once I pause the song, then you continue singing, okay?
All right.
All right, let's go.
To me, you want to so say a biaswaso in the trust of cotton crying your person, Minkuminia. ABM Bremutem Naya Sassen Hodo Atonse. O man said you, O man said you, a yasena hose. O man from Branetre. O man said you, O man said you, a yasena hose. O man from Branetre.
Congratulations, Pearl. So keep listening. Okay, keep listening, and if you are successful, who knows? If you're successful, if you are the winner, would announce it and indicate when you can come for your prize. Okay. Thank you very, very much. So that's Pearl in Sapeman,
yeah.
Where you were missing. You see how she sang it nicely.
So now I see the lyrics.
You see?
When you finish, please give me the mic.
Now you've seen the lyrics.
Yes.
You went to Google.
No. The lady just sang it. Pearl has taught me.
Pearl has taught you.
Yes.
You can also join us on 0302-216-541 and then 055-1111-997. 055-1111-997. Okay. Give us a call, and then we'll definitely, give you a chance to sing. Today is the last Friday in the month of March, okay, so which means that today is the last time that we're going to do this. And so just give us a call, and then you'll be made to sing. And once you sing and you get it correctly, why not? You're definitely, going out there to go and win something unique. So let's get on to the phone lines now. And Roger has joined us. Roger, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, Roger, are you ready?
Very ready.
You're very, very ready, eh? Okay.
Very.
Which of them would you want to sing?
I'll sing the national anthem though.
Oh, okay. Just hold on a minute. Let me bring that to you. The Yanara Assassin, the Ghana version. Okay, so get ready, Roger, and once I pause, then you know it's your cue to go. So let's go.
Ejemi kaobena ajawo fiko sani kesum
Oh, Roger, hold on. Can you hear me, Roger? I think we're losing you, and so let me give you another chance, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start again and then you continue. Okay. So let's go, Roger.
Shilashidani Amerike hawo Ejimi ke ubena akewo wo feko Sani eke esumo fe ani mo shikolapo Janami ke hawo aye esumo aye wole Keja ke makuahile Eneji saneko Nika emambiano Keja ke makuahile Eneji saneko Nika emambiano.
Great. Thank you very, very much, Roger, for joining us. You're the first person, to sing in Ghana. And it's so nice to hear that. So nice to do that, to hear that. Okay, so keep listening, Roger. If you're successful, we'll let you know, okay? Okay, that's Roger in Newtown singing in Ghana. You can also give us a call, 0302216541 and then 05511119997. 05511119997. Okay, so Kogwasante,
yeah,
you know the Yenarai Assassin?
Yep.
Composed by Dr. Ephraim Amu. Now, I'm told that he composed this song in 1929 at the request of a teacher in Peki when he was teaching at the Kropong. The teacher wanted a song in the local dialect for the celebration of Empire Day in place of the usual English songs that were sung at the time. Now, knowing that these children were and who would be the future citizens of the nation, he decided to make the rhythm very catchy and joyful. Then he thought of words that would mold the life of these children to become responsible citizens. Hence, the words imploring all to value this precious nation that the forebears toiled and shed blood to bequeath unto us. So all should refrain from selfishness, pride, and all vices, but be helpful and serviceable to those, to others, to uphold the good name of the country. So,
I mean, if you look at the lyrics, very, very important stuff that he said in
this
there.
This is from my auntie Miso.
No wonder he's become a de facto national anthem.
Yes, who's the daughter of Dr. Ephraim Amu.
Oh, okay. So this anthem will be 100 years in the next 3 years, yes. 2029.
But let me get back to Accra Central. And Benis has joined us. Benis, good morning.
Good morning.
And Benis, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to do the Yenarai Assassin in Ghana for you. You okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Jamile ke sumo pe anye wo shi pon la pon Nyamba ni ye hawo hani mwajele ahi wolu Kaja kwe mankwa ile Eja ke wofe wono Eneji sane ku Nika iman piano Eja ke mankwa ile Eja ke mankwa ile Eja sane ku
Thank you very, very much, Benis.
But I wish I could sing it again because I was not getting a good feedback.
Oh,
it
sorry.
was a repetition in my ear, so I couldn't follow the whole thing.
Okay. Look, I'll do this for you. Okay, so
thank you very much.
If you're ready, let's go.
Yes, I am. Wacheme shila shidani amepoke hawo Echimi ke bogena akewo finuku Janile ke sumo pe hawo shipolapo Yebani ye hawo male momo wahi womi Kajake Mankwahile, Ejake Wofe Wono, Nuleji Saneko, Misani Mambiali, Kajake Mankwahile, Ejake Wofe Wono, Saneko, Misani Mambiali.
Great. Thank you very, very much, Bernice. And keep listening. If you are the winner, would let you know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. So, Koko, I was telling you about the history of the song.
Yeah.
And so, this one from Dr. Amu's daughter says he translated it into Tree in 1931.
Oh, so the original thing was not in Tree.
It was in Epe. So, the original song, as I told you,
yeah,
a teacher in Peki had asked him to write a song for Empire Day.
Okay.
And he decided to write a song that would implore the children to be good citizens. Then in 1931, while he was still teaching at Ekropong, for some unknown reason, where he translated it into Tree. Now, the Tree version became very popular. It was used as the closing song on GBC radio and television until they started the 24-hour broadcast. Then it started to feature at national functions and has become accepted as the national song. I want to make it clear that Dr. Ephraim Amu never ever tendered this song in a competition for selection of a national anthem. A song composed many years, 28 years before Ghana's independence, could not be used as the national anthem. He was approached personally a few times to request for its use as a national anthem. His usual answer was that he did not compose it for that purpose, and he never consented to it.
Brilliant.
So, this clarification from Dr. Amu's own daughter. She says we'll be grateful for the assistance in disseminating this message to disabuse people's minds about the false information being circulated. And she talks about receiving this from many people, and some have asked for the authentication, hence this reaction. So, the original version in the Peki dialect, Ameojipe Nyingba. Okay? And that's the one that was sung in Standard Epe some time ago. Okay, so when we were going, we were taught in the Standard Epe. But let's get back onto the phone lines. Emmanuel is from Taifa. Emmanuel, good morning.
Morning, my friend. How are you now?
Oh, I'm fine. How about you?
Great.
Great. So, if you're ready, let me do Ghana Nyigba by Kojo Tibu for you, okay?
No, I mean, is it when the Nyigba?
Come again?
I want to sing the Nyigba.
You want to sing Mia Denyigba? Lonlola. Yes, I know what you're trying to say. Let me look for it here for you. Is
that the Yenora?
Okay, so you want to sing it in Ewe, eh?
In Ewe, yes.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, so so let me just, since you want me to start with this one, and then you will do the Ewe version. I don't have a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nya denyi balolola enonye wafwasia nya togo chowofe agbegbede tawenami edonye pliwo haji be miawa miato sinu nuvevie nya di dodo plame do fito dizi blue miagoni hegle mia denyi bala alegbegbe denyi ba onyonyo Denigba ogbegle alesi neleko sibeke wanoda Denigba onyonyo Denigba ogbegle alesi neleko sibeke wanoda.
Okay. No, Emmanuel from Taifa. I like how you end with the, I don't know how to describe that. Kake Jagbas, yeah. We are not sure. Say ne, we do teach the miana wa yeah. Oh, of course. You just reminded me of my JSS days.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Emmanuel in Taifa. Kokwa Ashanti. He says he just wants us to know that every version too.
Yeah,
but this is not. This is not.
a tree and gun.
This is not the original version.
Oh,
no.
There's another one.
So the original version was actually written in the Peki dialect of the Epe language. You see,
which is not very popular, like.
And I've been sent the original version. I'm going to send it to Sami Odami to actually download, and then we'll play the original version. So Sami Odami, get the original version that I'm sending to you right now. Bring it, and we're all learning. And so my auntie Miso, who's a daughter of Dr. Ephraim Amu, sent it to me. Sami Odami, please bring it so that we can listen to the original version. Interesting. I haven't listened to it, and so because you're not able to listen, but I'll just listen, and I'll just get somebody to bring it, and then we'll share it with all. But I think we can pick another caller, 0302-216-541, and then 055-1111-997. Okay, so it means we can get to the Liberation Road. Edna is there, and Edna, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing, Edna?
I'm alright, thank you.
Great. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, if you're ready, let's go.
Thank you.
Well done, Edna, and keep listening. We'll announce the winner, and if you are the winner, we have a prize for you. So thank you very, very much, and that'll be all from us this morning on the Patriotic Songs Competition. We can't pick any more of your calls, which means we can share with you the original. Okay, Samuel tells me we'll bring the original. We'll play the original. Okay, so Jojo is bringing the original. Kokwa Ashanti, listen to the original. Listen to the original. We're going to play the original so that all of us would listen to the one that was composed in 1928. Yes, let me see. Yes, I think it was in 1928 that the original one was composed. 1929. Okay, let's listen to the original one.
Enunu fwasie yekma amechichi woko bogbe fledeta wenami edunyek le wuchienu be miawo miatosinu nuvive nyanya di odok le medo kwito didi blumia zoling blemia jive ingbalolo lengbengbe ayingba wonyonyo ayingba wogbegle eleke mieleko sigbeke wanochie ayingba wonyonyo ayingba wogbegle eleke mieleko sigbeke wanochie.
Okay,
so how different is it from the Peki one that we've been playing?
The Peki one is different. So what you've been playing is actually what you call standard Ewe.
Okay.
So, beg your pardon. You know that there are dialects in the Ewe language. Three main dialects. So you'd have the Anglon, you'd have the Vedome, and you have the Tong. But, beyond the Anglon, Vedome, Tong are sub-dialects. So this is a subdialect of Vedome, and that's the Peki.
Yeah.
And that's the language that's spoken in Peki. So it is different. So what you have is that, and unlike in the Akan where you have Fanti, Chi, even Chi have Asanti Chi, in the Kriapim Chi. In Ewe, what happened was that it was standardized, written as standard Ewe. The standard Ewe tilts more towards Anglo, but it's not
the same.
It's not like, it's more Anglo, but a standard. So in Ewe, for instance, and I remember when we were in secondary school, before we left secondary school, there was something that had been done. The Ewe scholars from Ghana, Togo, Benin had met to review the Ewe language, and they actually brought about changes even in the writing of it. So in those days, we're doing Nyamama. Nyamama is like, separation of, words. So I remember when I was in school, we used to say, Amesiame. Everybody was one word, Amesiame. But by the time we were leaving school, it had become 3 words, Ame, Sia, Ame. So you see, that's how it's done. So that's the standard Ewe. Okay, yes. So the standard Ewe.
But people from all the 3 groups, when you speak, you will understand.
You'll understand. That's what is taught in school. Okay, so the standard Ewe is taught in school.
But if someone from Thong speaks, someone from Anglo will understand. You speak from all these 3 places, speak from Anglo, from Thong, you will understand. Or sometimes some of the words you may not know what they are.
No, you may not. I mean, I have my farm. I have my farm around Japon, which is Thong. And there are times that I struggle, but over time, I understand what the people are saying. So over time, I can, try and speak the Thong language, or when they speak, I can understand. But because I studied Ewe in secondary school, I actually can, I understand Anglo, and it's easy for me to speak, but not Thong. So I told you how the standard Ewe is.
Speak some with Victor Achutomaklu.
Is Anglo.
Anglo.
So, yes, Victor.
But I didn't study at school, so he would have a few, especially in terms of how to write it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bring you the birthday messages shortly, brought to us by MTN Everywhere You Go, Bank of Africa. BOA Pay from Bank of Africa offers a hassle-free solution for fee collection and other payments. Call us or chat Fafa at boaghana.com for details. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. It means we can bring you the Sports Center, and it is brought to us by MTN. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go SIMless today. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. Yumi Yogurt, a nourishing choice, and DSTV, your home of entertainment. So look, quick question. When was the last time you actually enjoyed standing in a queue? Well, nobody enjoys that. And that's why I'm loving what MTN is doing. If you've been waiting to switch to an eSIM, the digital SIM that's built into your phone, so you don't need a little plastic card. Now is your time. MTN has flipped the script, and you can literally set up your own your eSIM yourself right from your couch. No queues, no waiting, no take a ticket. You just open the My MTN app, follow the steps, and boom, your life is the ultimate life hack. So grab your phone, download the My MTN app if you haven't already, and skip the queue today.
Are you an entrepreneur, a woman entrepreneur with a bold vision ready to make your business or take your business to the next level? Well, here is your chance. Applications are now open for the Standard Chartered Foundation Women in Tech Accelerator, designed to equip women founders with the tools, networks, and capital readiness support needed to grow sustainable, impactful business. If you are selected, you will get expert-led training, inspiring masterclasses, one-on-one mentorship, and tailored coaching to help you sharpen your operations and become investor ready. So whether you are building in manufacturing, agribusiness, services, tech, climate-smart enterprises, or even in major emerging innovation sectors, this opportunity is designed for you. And yes, women with disabilities are strongly encouraged to apply. It's more than just a program, it's a powerful community of women innovators breaking barriers and building scalable solutions. Don't miss out. Apply now at www.scwomenintech.com before Tuesday, 31st March. The Standard Chartered Foundation Women in Tech Accelerator, empowering women, enabling innovation, accelerating growth. Apply today. Victor is ready with your sports.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone, and welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center. My name is Victor Achutomaklu. Today is a big day for the Black Stars of Ghana because the road to the FIFA World Cup 2026 officially begins today when the Stars take on Austria in Vienna in what will be their first preparatory game ahead of the World Cup. Yes, Black Stars head coach Ofori-Atta has been training the team since Monday in Vienna.
It will be a very, very interesting game. Surely we expect an intense game, as all the Austrian matches are, and everybody knows the coach who likes to press high and a little bit of Red Bull school. So this is what we expect. We know that they are very, very good, very, very physical, very, very high intensity, a lot of runs. The profiles of the players are really, really high. They play in good clubs. But we also have good players, good footballers. Will be very, very interesting also for us after a long period to play in Europe against a European team. And I think for both teams it will be a very, very good test match.
That's Black Stars head coach Ofori-Atta speaking at yesterday's pre-match conference ahead of today's game. There's going to be live commentary of that game on Joy 99.7 FM from 5 p.m. One player who is guaranteed to play a role, if not start, is the captain of the team, Jordan Ayew. He's been speaking about the significance to the players.
Obviously, it will be a good test because it's a high-profile game, and going into the World Cup, playing this type of games is only a positive thing for us. So, as players, we're really looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes. We have the ambition to have a good result tomorrow, so we're not coming here just for holidays or just to walk. We're coming here to work hard and to perform and to get a good result. It's not going to be easy, but we'll give ourselves the best chance to be successful tomorrow. We want to play for our country, we want to do well for our country, so every game is important. Even though we know these two games are really important, but even previously the other games were important as well, but just that sometimes it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, that's Captain Jordan Ayew speaking ahead of today's game. He hopefully should get a goal or two for the Black Stars of Ghana, the prospect of which a lot of people are not too optimistic, at least the Ghanaian fans that spoke to Joy Sports ahead of this one.
I know they see Ghana winning that match. At the same time, I know they see Austria to say them go win Ghana in the first place, you understand? So if it be Ghana, you understand? But the squad we get right now, then the qualities, then the coach. I know they see Ghana say them go win the match, but hopefully them for win, Charlie. Hopefully them go win. But my prediction be draw for that match inside.
When you say, Ghana need here. When you say, we answer Ghana beating Kuni. We answer Ghana beating Kuni.
Friendly match in there. 50-50. Me who say Ghana beat me, I win it. Us France beat me, I win it. It's 50-50. And say yes, Ghana and Yemen Mama, and a Ghana so sa and Yemen Mama.
I think it will be a 1-1 draw or a goalless draw. I don't think we are at our strongest yet, and I also think we are good enough since the World Cup period is approaching. I think a lot of people will be willing to kill themselves to secure their places, so put up a good fight. That's why I'm predicting a draw. Initially, if it was like 3 or 4 months ago, I would have predicted a defeat. But since there's a lot of competition, I think we'll put in the effort and we'll draw.
Yep, so you heard a section of Ghanaian fans who spoke to Joy Sports ahead of today's game. As I said, there's going to be live commentary of that game at 5 p.m. on Joy 99.7 FM. I'll be on with Daniel Frantin, so you do well to make your dates for that one. Of course, we'll be back here at 1 p.m. 1:15 to preview that game on Game Plan. Speaking of the World Cup, there are teams still struggling to secure their tickets through the back door, as some would like to see. I'm talking here about the intercontinental playoffs. Let's start first with the European second round qualification, because Czech Republic, they are through after beating Ireland on penalties. The game finished 2-2 before they won on penalty shootout. Denmark also beat North Macedonia by 4-0. Italy beat Northern Ireland by 2-0. Poland beat Albania by 2-1. Slovakia lost to Kosovo 4-3. Ukraine lost to Sweden by 3-1. Victor Gyökeres scored a hat-trick in that game. Wales have also been eliminated by Bosnia and Herzegovina on penalties after that match finished 1-1 in Cardiff, and Turkey also beat Romania by 1-0. So that's the situation there. What that means is that the next round of fixtures will see Bosnia and Herzegovina take on Italy. That's on the 31st of March. Then Czech Republic take on Denmark. Kosovo play Turkey on the same day, and then Sweden will face Poland. In the CONCACAF CONMEBOL region, New Caledonia lost to Jamaica by 1-0, while Bolivia also beat Suriname by 2-1 in that context earlier today. What that means is that DR Congo will take on Jamaica, while Iraq play Bolivia in those games. The DR Congo-Jamaica game is on the 31st of March, and then a day later, Iraq will take on Bolivia on April Fool's Day. Speaking of the World Cup, the ongoing conflict between US, Israel, and Iran is affecting teams that are preparing in the Middle East. Jordan, for example, have had to cancel a number of the friendly matches that were lined up for this one. Here's the BBC's Mani Jasmi with more on that situation.
The war has also disrupted hugely the preparation of countries like Jordan and Iraq. Jordan have had to cancel their farewell friendlies because they were due to play in this tournament against with Iran, not against them, but that hasn't been able to take place in Amman because Iran can't fly there. So the Jordanians have gone to Turkey to join Iran, Nigeria and Costa Rica. So their preparations have been hit. Iraq's preparations have been hit for these playoffs. Their coach last couple of weeks ago, I spoke to him, he said we're not going to be able to make it because the airspace is closed, but they have made it. This war is playing a massive role in how teams are preparing to play in the Football World Cup.
Well, that's the lowdown on the FIFA World Cup. Speaking of which, we are all going to that tournament on the wings of Litina Travels, because for just $3,990, they will facilitate your US and Canadian visa for you, get you match tickets to watch all 3 games of the Black Stars at the World Cup, put you in world-class hotel accommodation, and of course on a return charter flight. And that's why you need to call them on 0244 260 789 0244 260-789, or walk into their office at Northridge at the Alisa Hotel and do business with them. Let's talk about the Ghana Premier League next, because later today, Mediama Sporting Club will be taking on 11 Wonders in that Ghana Premier League affair. Hearts of Oak are in action this weekend when they return to the Accra Sports Stadium for the first time in 6 months since they left for the University of Ghana Stadium. Here's their head coach, Didi Dramani, speaking about the significance of that pitch.
The quality of the Accra Sports Stadium, you can definitely not match it with what is at the Legon Sports Stadium. And that tells you that we are not definitely just thinking about ourselves. We are thinking about football. Thinking about football, it means football should be played on a very good ground. And this Accra Sports Stadium definitely is the nation's key stadium, and where we play all our international games. And so the standard is really very high. And we are very hopeful that once we want to play free-flowing football, the pitch will give us that opportunity to express ourselves. And
in other games, Vision take on Holy Stars on Saturday, and then on Sunday, Aduana at home to Asante Kotoko. Hearts play Swedro All Blacks. Sehoho United face Dreams. Karela, Bebieni. Nations FC take on Brecum Chelsea. Samatex are at home to Bechem United, and Young Apostles host Pando Hearts of Lions. Before we go, though, there's a big story from the Ghana Swimming Association, who yesterday announced their withdrawal from hosting the 2026 African Swimming Championships here in Accra. The association says preparations were affected by delays from the sports ministry and interference linked to internal electoral disputes. Haruna Mubarak has more in this report.
In a statement released last night, the Ghana Swimming Association accuses the National Sports Authority of attempting to impose guidelines that contradict its constitution. Despite efforts to resolve the impasse and cooperate with authorities, key processes like the formation of a local organizing committee for the African Swimming Championships stalled. The GSA insists it will not compromise its electoral rules, describing the situation as a major setback for swimming and Ghana's sporting reputation. It says the decision was taken as a last resort after exhausting all efforts to secure the needed support to host the event. The association has apologized to participating nations and stakeholders while reaffirming its commitment to resolve governance issues and rebuilding the sport.
Yep, so that's the tsunami happening at the Ghana Swimming Association and the accusations against the sports ministry ending the Joy Sports Center. Do also join us today at 1 p.m. for game plan and at 5 for the live commentary of Ghana versus Austria.
Thank you very, very much, Victor Tamaklo, for joining us with the latest in the world of sports. But let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. At 8 a.m., we'll bring you the Business Minute, and then we get into our conversation. But also at 8:30, we're joined by a member of Parliament for Gomoa Central. You know him as A+. Yes, he's going to be joining us. We're going to talk about the Gomoa Easter happening, from the 2nd of April to the 5th of April. So we'll tell you more about that here on the Super Morning Show. But let's get interactive this morning. Let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief. And Provident Insurance with Provident. Man, you are covered. But look, if your money is controlling you, now it's time to take charge. The EcoBank mobile app gives you the power to command your money to transact across 33 African countries and anywhere in the world. Command your money to make water, electricity and school fee payments, bank and mobile money transfers, create virtual cards to buy only what you need and more. So Money Commander, download the EcoBank mobile app now on the App Store or Play Store and command your money. Command also means paying attention to details. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card or Ghana card details. When in doubt, call the EcoBank call center on 0800 003 225. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Winston, there's a message for you this morning from Togbe Kwasini Kakaklo Ajimai, the 5th.
Togbe Kwasini Kakaklolo
Ajimai, the 5th, the chief of Adidome. He says, tell Winston that he's doing very well for the motherland.
I know him.
Everything. Yes, he says you know him.
Oh, I know him.
Kakaklolo.
Yes. Togbi Kwasini Kakaklolo Ajimai.
The 5th.
The 5th.
Hey.
Yes, Dufia of Adidome.
Hey.
I know him.
He's a big man.
Oh, he's a big man.
He's a big man.
In fact, we were having a conversation about land some time ago for farming, but I think I need to go and continue with that conversation, which means we can bring you the Business Minute brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Minute brought to you by Anointed Electricals, the generator expert. Government is set to issue a 7-year CD denominated bond from next Monday. This should mark the first since 2022, following the expiration of the debt exchange program restrictions. The third biggest gold refinery firm in the world, SAM, is set to establish presence in Ghana this year. The move is part of government's effort to boost local value addition for gold by setting up more refineries in the country. The Ghana Mine Workers Union is calling for the right systems and structures to be put in place as engineers and planners prepare to take over the diamond gold. And that's all for the Joy Business Minute brought to you by Anointed Electricals, the generator expert.
And Anointed Engineering Services, let me tell you, into the sale of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with size ranging from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA at competitive prices. And for every generator you acquire, you'll enjoy a 5-year warranty. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. Their services include a 24-hour emergency service, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental service, professional advice, sale of tower lights and rental. Locate their East Legon branch at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to AH Hotel. Head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway, near the Odoko traffic light. They have 21 branches nationwide. And also into skill training, they have a training school that trains students in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations, offering 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. So call them on 0243 480 334 or 0246 423534. Anointed, the generator experts.
Do you drive or own a car? Then make sure you are protected with motor insurance you can trust. Provident Insurance offers comprehensive third-party fire and theft and third-party only motor insurance with fast, stress-free claims payment. Ensure from January to March and enjoy fuel coupons and exclusive branded souvenirs. Terms and conditions apply. If you are waiting, March is ending just next week, so go and get it and get the fuel coupons and those branded souvenirs. Visit any of Provident Insurance's 16 branches nationwide, our agency outlets or licensed brokers. You can call us on 050-937-4928 for enquiries or visit providentgh.com for more information. Remember, Ghana card is required for individuals and TIN number for corporate clients for all motor insurance transactions in line with NIC directives. With Provident, man, you are covered.
And you know your salary deserves better, so switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy amazing benefits, lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and most importantly, a smile that lasts. It's time to switch and smile wider with Fidelity Bank. To learn more, call us on 0800 00 3355 or visit fidelitybank.com.gh or connect with us on social media at Fidelity Bank GH. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
The Office of the Registrar of Companies is reminding all registered business owners, company directors, and partners of incorporated partnerships in Ghana to file their annual returns or renew their business names by Thursday, 30th April 2026. This notice is pursuant to Section 126 of the Companies Act, Section 8 of the Incorporated Partnerships Act, and Section 582 of the Business Names Act. Companies whose approved financial year ends on 31st December are required to comply. Entities that fail to file shall be deemed non-compliant and liable to penalties in addition to filing fees. Business names not renewed shall lapse and may be removed from the register. The directive applies to private and public companies limited by shares, company limited by guarantee, external companies, and unlimited liability companies. Non-compliance attracts 25 penalty units per day and may result in being struck off the register. For inquiries, please contact 0308 249 841 or 0599 525774 or visit www.orc.gov.gh or send an email to info@orc.gov.gh.
Now, with Millennium Insurance, you don't have to worry whether it's motor, properties, marine, travel insurance. They've got you covered. Millennium Insurance is fast and reliable. So when life throws you surprises, Millennium Insurance, make sure you're ready. Call Millennium Insurance today on 0501 418 beg your pardon, 228 and insure the unexpected before the unexpected insures you. Millennium Insurance Company, your trustworthy partner.
Ghana, let's talk water tanks. Do you know the secret to real water storage? It's simple. If your tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, then it is not the correct tank. That is right. The tortoise tank, Syntex tank, is the champion of water tanks. It is strong and durable and built to handle our Ghanaian weather, whether rain or shine. Syntex tank has your back. So my people, go outside, check your tank, and if it doesn't have a tortoise on it, it is time to upgrade. Join the Syntex tank family today and enjoy water storage that's tough like a tortoise. Please call 0244 335 168 to buy now or find one of our 400 agents nationwide. You can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex tank is strong, is tough.
Quickly, what do you see?
Some tank B that is bust in some Kia truck.
Yeah, so this, a friend of mine just said, my daughter says I should send this to you and tell you this is the reason why people should buy Syntex tanks. And that's Efua Kesewa Amoah.
Oh, wow. You see, you need a tortoise tank.
That's
Syntex
the whole
tank.
idea. That's
Strong,
the whole idea.
Tough.
So she was going to work with the father and said, Father, send it to
Winston.
Uncle Winston.
Every morning.
You see, you. But look, do you have plans for the month? Of course, we all do. But do these plans include a relaxing staycation, a romantic dinner, or taking off experiences from your bucket list? Bank of Africa Visa credit card is your perfect payment option for shopping, reservations, getaways. Our Visa credit card offers convenience, flexible payment, and enhanced security with direct debits should you forget to repay. So choose affordability, choose comfort. Sign up for a Visa credit card with Bank of Africa today. For more information, call BOA on 0302 429 333 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com for inquiries. T's and C's apply. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
After dirty December comes dry January. Don't let your engine suffer because of a tight budget. At Total Energies, we dare for you. That's why we have significantly reduced our lubricant prices. For instance, your favorite 4-liter Quartz 9000 SAE 5W40, which was 118 cedis, is now 107.5 cedis. Your 5-liter Quartz 9000 Future 0W20, which was 148 cedis, is now 134 cedis. And your 4-liter Rubia Fleet HD 415W40, which was 80 cedis, is now 72.5 cedis. Top quality meets great savings. You won't get these prices anywhere. Rush to any Total Energy station nationwide and enjoy premium quality engine oils, transmission fluids, and coolants at significantly lower prices. Remember, that balance you save off can buy Davis Gobe for the rest of the year. Choose Total Energies, choose quality.
And Jonathan Syme is living proof that insurance can actually reward you. He's the first raffle winner of the Insurnaturally Motor Insurance promotion from Enterprise Insurance. He simply insured his car. Now he's packing his bags for an ultimate football experience abroad, live at the stadium. And yes, you could be the next. Just buy or renew your motor insurance with Enterprise Insurance and stand a chance to win big. A sponsored ultimate football experience, fuel coupons, airtime and branded souvenirs from now till May 2026. This promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Enterprise Insurance, your advantage.
Fellow Ghanaians, listen up. You know Ideal Milk, that same creamy and delicious meal you've loved since 19 Kojoho. That's the one. But now guess what? Ghana's favorite milk now has more milk inside. Same kunku, same taste, same quality, just more to enjoy. Whether you are creaming your porridge, tea or cocoa, Ideal Milk now goes even further with an extra 15 grams on your 150 grams. We are taking Sochi to the next level. Just pour and enjoy. This advert is FDA approved.
But of course, this morning on Big Stories brought to us by Telecel, connecting energies. Republic Bank weather one for you. Join the Republic Verse, do more, shine more, big up. And also brought to us by Hollard Insurance, we've got you covered. Our focus is on something. Kwegwasante is on DNAs, on Big Stories. Because, look, the Blueprint Group, now they've done, a survey. They've done a research. That's... let me get their right name. Yes, Blueprint DNA Organization. Their new report shows that 42.3% of paternity tests conducted in Ghana in 2025 showed that those who requested the test were not the biological fathers.
Hey, 42%.
So, yes. Agbenamo Ganamo. Agbenamo.
Hey.
Charlie. So I want us to have a conversation. Why is this the case?
Yeah.
But also, as a man, what would lead you to want to do a DNA test?
Yeah. I remember you had a conversation on this same show about, whether or not requesting for something like that shows that you distrust your partner or something like that.
You see,
it's a very difficult conversation.
It is. And I say that, I think James Eshan asked me this morning, and I said I wasn't going to do a DNA test. Okay, I don't have any basis to go and do a DNA test, so I am not going to do it. But it gets to the point where, even as women, I think that women should even be concerned at some point to say, okay, look, at childbirth, let's just check the paternity of the child and be free. Okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes also, even the maternity is in question, and I'll explain why I say the maternity is in question. Because we've seen babies that have been swapped before.
Yeah.
So somebody was going to steal a baby stole a baby recently.
Yeah.
If that person had been successful, what would happen to that child? If at any point in time that the father, let's do the hypothetical situation. If that father says, "Oh, let's go and do a DNA," and it's found out that he's not the father of the child, how about the mother? Yeah. She's also not the mother of the child.
That's why I think A+ says is pushing a law in Parliament that will make it compulsory to check on that. And then if they check and it's not there, criminal sanctions to apply and all of that.
Well, A+ will be joining us this morning on the Super Morning Show. But I say, why should we make it? We can make it compulsory, but I think that I would say couples should just say, let's do it.
Yeah. I think there's a certain air around it that makes it almost like when you're asking it, then you're not trusting of your partner or something like that. And because what is going to lead you to wake up one morning with your wife in the couch and say, "Oh, Charlie, could you that is almost 3 years or 4 years, let's go and do a DNA testing. Let me verify if I'm the father or not." So perhaps one of the things we should be doing is maybe right at birth, it's done, the data shows whatever. But even that will not change it because it's a very, very, very thorny subject.
It is. And Abena sends a message from Techima. She says, "Mr. Amoah, have we also thought of the accuracy of the tests used in determining the paternity of a child?
Yeah.
There may surely be some % of inaccuracy. We need to do a lot more. We need to be a lot more careful and tread cautiously on this issue." Now, this one says, "More women are now pressured to marry the man they don't love. With time, they entertain their old mates sexually. Married people don't abort, so they will give it to the husband. Some also follow money. When most men give you, they will take."
This one is from David in Kaswa. He says, "It's because the women we have in Ghana today views material things rather than love. So they will," well, he goes on to say some things. And this one says, "Hello, ancestor Winston Amoah, and trust all as well. I like there's questions you're asking relative to the DNA subject. However, you left out a major question. What happens to a lady who is exposed by a DNA test as a liar?" Jonas, the chosen companion, is saying, well, that is why A+ is pushing the law that will bring criminal sanctions to people like that. But it's stony. I think we should be treading a bit cautiously, enacting a law in Parliament on that.
Now, I've seen people, and I see my friend Felix Goma, she's reminding me of something. Look, I have said, sometimes you have a child, and I've said this before, a child must not necessarily look like the father. Why? Who taught us that every child must look like the father?
Yeah.
But there may be certain traits of yours in the child. Traits of the mother also in the child. After all, two people would come together to have a child.
Yeah.
Okay? There could even be traits within your generations that you don't have that the child would pick up.
Yeah.
So I say, where you don't have a cause for DNA, there's no cause for it. If you have a cause for DNA, go and do it.
Fine.
Okay, because when there was a time I was having a conversation with my younger brother, and he was asking, "Oh, Charlie, how's your boy?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's fine. Oh, and these days he's been doing this." What you were doing when we were young.
Yeah.
And I had actually forgotten. And I was saying, Masa, every day you come with another story.
Yeah.
And my younger brother reminded me.
That's the same thing you were
doing. That was the same thing I did when we were young. So you see, he's also repeating it.
Yeah, the ultimate DNA.
Okay. If he looks like he has semblance of his mother, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy. You should be happy when, as a man, your child looks like the mother. It means he's very handsome.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you should, suspect foul play. No.
Yeah. But I think the numbers makes for a staggering conversation. If people are going to do DNA, and this is not like a research in and of itself. This is an institution where people are coming in to do DNA testing. And people come in, and almost all the time, nearly half of these people are shown not to be the parents of the child involved. Then it makes a lot of people start questioning. Because if you have any sample size of anything, and nearly half, 42%, show up not as the father, people are going to be turning in their chairs, in their seats, wherever they may be, thinking, really, listen, perhaps it's time for me to go and take this test. After all, especially those who have been harboring small suspicions, if I confirm that it's mine, then I can live in peace. But if not, then I know what to do.
So this one says, Manche, this result no be joke. It's a serious matter that should not be trivialized. This is wickedness, and the defense by some women must be disregarded. Yes, we the men must be blamed too, because we like Laimomo too much.
What is Laimomo?
Laimomo. You don't know like
Old love.
You know. I also support the need to ensure the test is pure and very accurate because it can also spark another issue. I don't have his permission to mention his name, so I wouldn't mention his name. But let's acknowledge Telecel.
Yeah, Telecel Cash, your money deserves the safest home. With Telecel Cash, you are protected every step of the way. There's no risks, no worries, no long stories, just peace of mind. Dial *110# or download the Telecel Play app now for safe and secure transactions. Telecel Cash, the safer choice. Sendi Keke.
Now, if you're looking for motor insurance that goes the extra mile, Hollard Insurance has something special for you this 2026, and you wouldn't want to miss out. Insure your vehicle with Hollard and enjoy extra rewards. New customers get to drive away with free fuel vouchers when they sign up. Existing customers get exclusive gates when they renew, plus 24/7 free roadside assistance for everyone, so you're never stuck on the road. That's value you can trust. So call 0800 444 999 or visit any Hollard office or speak to your broker today. Men Slack, Hollard Insurance, we've got you covered.
So what if your bank helped you big up? Welcome to the Republic Verse, where your money, your business, and your dreams level up. Own your dream home with Republic Bank mortgages. Grow faster with SME and corporate banking solutions. Run your daily finances smoothly with retail and commercial banking products. Build wealth with investments and trust management. And pay anywhere, anytime with Republic Bank Visa credit or debit cards. Whether you are starting out, scaling up, or stepping into what's next, Republic Verse gives you the power to do more and shine brighter. Call Republic Bank toll free 0800 41 414. 0800 414 414. That's 0800 414 414. Or WhatsApp 0546 414 414 right now and step into the Republic Verse. This is the Republic Verse. Do more, shine more, big up. Republic Bank, we are the one for you.
Stay with us. When we return after these messages, we're going to be joined by a Member of Parliament for Gomua Central, A+. We'll be talking about the Gomua Easter, but because the DNA matter and he's sponsoring the bill, it'll be important to engage him on this as well. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
Momo. It has made life happen in lots of good ways.
Mr. Kwanzaa, Mensaka insurance claim no.
It has put together beautiful weddings. It has filled the bellies of boys at their favorite wachi joint.
My guy, stop. Who they chop cancel these days?
It has made millions of businesses possible.
Mensaka no. We are back in business.
With just a few taps, money moves faster, easier, and safer. Momo understands the weight of your trust in us. We continuously enhance security with features like self-paying research to help you protect your money. Momo will only call you with 0244 300,000. No MTN or Momo staff will call or ask for your PIN or one-time password. Do not transfer funds to anyone whose identity you have not verified. Do not approve any prompts you have not initiated. Momo, still Wunsaka.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcon gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Introducing Yomi Pina Colada and Peach, our newest addition to the Yomi family. Life is full of choices, so here are more Yomi flavors to spoil you for choice. Go on, choose great taste, choose nourishment, choose the new Yomi Yogurt Pina Colada and Peach. And always remember that the choices we make today shape our tomorrow. Yomi, a nourishing choice. Yomi Yogurt Pina Colada and Peach. More quality products from Amigo Ghana Limited. This advert is FDA approved.
Life is full of dreams and surprises. When the unexpected happens, SIC Insurance stands with you. For over 60 years, we've protected what matters most: your business, your home, your life. Call us toll free today on 0800 100 055 For your motor, fire, accident, travel, and marine insurance policies, SIC, our promises are sacred.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me gobetete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Mr. Kojo, 1 minute before you go to work. The AC you said you want to fix, it won't work.
Why?
Because the electrician will come and chisel my wall. It will make my building weak. Wait, is that a puppy? No animals in my house,
Kojo knows all the challenges about renting. That was his reality until he discovered Republic Bank. With Republic Bank's flexible mortgage solutions, you can move from tenant to homeowner quickly. Imagine stepping into your own home, a place for your family to grow and create memories. Big up. Join the Republic Verse. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
There are several matches to bet on this weekend from the various European domestic leagues. I have carefully selected some picks to boost your winnings on Betway. Use my booking code BW46D. C17CC. Bournemouth will welcome Manchester United for a Premier League Match Day 31 clash this evening. I predict a win or draw for Manchester United. Germany will give us a crucial clash in the Bundesliga's race for Champions League football when RB Leipzig host high-flying Hoffenheim. Both teams are likely to score. Arsenal and Manchester City will clash at Wembley Stadium in the EFL Cup final on Sunday, where both teams are likely to score in that particular encounter. For the rest of my picks, use my booking code BW46DC17CC. Get more rewards with Betway. Log on to betway.com.gh to place your bet. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Betway. Get way more.
Imagine giving birth without clean water. No water to wash hands, no sanitation, no hygiene. Yet, this is the reality for thousands of mothers every day. When healthcare facilities lack clean water, mothers and newborns face life-threatening infections. But this crisis has a solution. Clean water, decent toilets, good hygiene in every healthcare facility. Leaders have made promises. Now is the time to keep them. It's time to deliver clean water for every woman, every baby, every future. Follow WaterAid Ghana on social media. Raise your voice. It is time to deliver.
Kuma has always dreamt of commanding his own military forces.
Attention! Eyes right. Stand at ease.
Because that dream is still a vision in progress, he spends his time commanding his money with the EcoBank mobile app.
Operation Supplier Payment. Dispatch 1,000 units of currency from Accra to Benin. Move! Move!
Sometimes he wants a little extra control so that he can buy only what he needs.
Command Center mobile app. Activate virtual card protocol and initiate payments for sneakers and t-shirts. Abort mission for leather coat payment.
Even when the general is fast asleep, his standing order marches out to sort his bills. With the EcoBank mobile app, you can command your money to make safe transactions in Ghana and across 33 African countries. Download the EcoBank mobile app on the Play or App Store today.
By the left, about turn.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
When you hit the road, anything can happen. Drive with motor insurance that's fast, reliable, and always there when it matters. Whether it is comprehensive motor insurance, third-party fire and theft, or third-party only, Provident Insurance will sort you out. Insure or renew from January to March and enjoy fuel coupons and exclusive branded souvenirs. Terms and conditions apply. Drive confident, drive protected. Visit any Provident Insurance branch nationwide, our agency outlets, or licensed brokers. You can also call 050-937-4928 for inquiries or visit providencegh.com for more information. Remember, Ghana card is required for individuals and TIN number for corporate clients and for all motor insurance transactions in line with NIC directives.
With Provident, plan your cover.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices. You also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate us at East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. Call us on 024-642-3534 or 024-348-0334. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
You won't believe where my students and I are coming from.
I can see the excitement on your face. Tell me where.
Safari Eco Park. They are making it so accessible for schools, offering an unforgettable experience where students learn in nature, connect with wildlife, and truly engage with their surroundings.
Wow, that sounds amazing. But I'm a bit concerned about the cost.
I thought the same at first, but it's actually very affordable. Through a collaboration between Multimedia Group and Safari World, it is just 100 Ghana cedis for primary schools and secondary schools, and 150 Ghana cedis for tertiary schools. This is from February all the way to the end of April.
Oh, that's reassuring. And it's not too far either.
Exactly. It's only an hour drive from Accra, so the trip is convenient and stress-free for both teachers and students.
I love that the children get to learn through experience, not just textbooks, and the teachers can go along and come back relaxed as well. I'm definitely going to recommend this to our school. It sounds like the perfect blend of fun and education.
It really is. It's the kind of experience students never forget.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Me, I don't mind no calendar. Come on, let's ride, I'm a running man. Higher than life, no challenger. Trace my love for the charisma. Chasing those, no scavengers. Chasing those, no scavengers. I say me just city ball in a K1 T. I say one on a 7%. When you wanna chili fork, I want 3 bombs. And I say one on a 7%. I know the tire, know evidence. I gotta chill, I gotta relax. I know the tire, know evidence. I gotta chill, I gotta relax. Hold on, I'm a pop star. You know, I'm a pop star. You know, I'm a pop star. The most dynamite style. Can't you see the lifestyle? All on I'm a pop star. He knows I'm a pop star. He knows I'm a pop star. The most dynamite style. Can't you see the lifestyle? From the mud boys, no handouts. Serious on boys, no self-doubt. Dangerous choices, but I'm in love with time. Dreams of shoveling dough. I did my part, my Richard Town in 94. I did my part, my Richard Town in 94. Nsem kuma wa treni do. Nsem kuma wa treni dominance, the dominance, the dominance. What's a Mr. City ball in a K1 T as you want to say. When you want to chili fork, I want 3 bombs and I say, one to say. I know the tire no evidence. I gotta chill, I gotta relax. I know the tire no evidence. I gotta chill, I gotta relax. All on night, I'm a pop star. You know, I'm a pop star. You know, I'm a pop star.
DJ drum me la la, drop the song, make we dance. Oh, DJ drum me la la, drop the song, make we dance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where the party day today? God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. Shake your body, man, you're gonna. God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. So where the party day today? God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. Shake your body, man, you're gonna. God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. You make sad for no reason. Don't you know say this be our season? Did the pray make a fall? Kai, you dreaming? Nanka better now, yeah. Yeah. You make sad for no reason. Don't you know say this be our season? Did the pray make a fall? Kai, you dreaming? Nanka better now, yeah. Yeah, wusuna mi yo. Chausrumo, wususu kru ambemo. Don't you know say God in control? Oh. Yeah. Nanke better na yo, yeah.
Medasi.
Where the party day today? God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. Shake your body, man, you're gonna. God, darling. Cause hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. So where the party day today? God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God, darling. Shake your body, man, you're gonna. God, darling. Hey mama, hey I ever say. God,
I'm going in. Hey, what time of brave? Into what da. Social media pressure, Jaimini and Yampa. I saw from try a chain, yes, Bank Waba. Who want to pay me a tune, we are so Bianca Wassa. My packet, Missika de Coquasa, Obian in Kamatoma, Papa, ye, Obi Pondasi. Ayo, a bravo, a tiny, better than a compo. What package ya and fat? Is it by 4 to speak some brofo? Yeah, fan said we share a virgin. What's what ya your bedding? Okro while watching the landing, and you tiatio, my brethren. It's forget me in Diasa, no Piadeka, forget me in Diasa, yes, killed sin.
Where the party day today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your body, man, you're gonna. Hey mama, hey I ever say.
True love and divine. Love this girl I delight. She mess up my mind, oh. Give me your body where I decay. Baby, I go dead. Yo, you bust my mind. Cause tonight is the night I've been waiting for. Baby, tell me what you waiting for. It's the
the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Larry King, you file your tax in Europe. David, when time you file your tax in Australia. Jeff, anytime you file your tax in Asia. Yeah, remember that your money can end in the pockets of some corrupt leader, or your money can be that money that is used to buy guns and ammunition to kill women and children in Africa, because your government gives it to Africa as aid. So put pressure on your government to do more to stop oppression, corruption, dictatorship.
Easy as ABCD. The leaders them are treating us plenty. Like the whole thing they look like horror movie. Africa, where I wanna be. Life from as simple as ABCD. The leaders them are treating us plenty. Like the whole thing they look like scary movie. Bali fool where they kill them. Bali fool where they kill them. Bali fool where they kill them. For them video. Bali fool where they kill them. Them a belly fool where we hungry. Them a belly fool where we thirsty. For them video.
Now listen, TIA. This is Africa, this be Africa, where I wanna be. This is where you got fruits on trees for free, and when it rains, you got diamonds on the ground for free. Sunshine and rain, to grow the seed, timber and gold, plenty. Now we got plenty oil, abundantly. Life will be as easy as a BCD. Prosperity, now this will be the key. But what do we see? Disease be all we they see. HIV, he kill mommy and daddy. Hungry, we know they get food to eat. In this 21st century, some school and the trees. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Cause we've had leaders like Idi Amin, Kodi Sanko, Chastela and Ara ID. Can you imagine a man like Jonas Abimbi? And in Southern Sudan, there is the Janjaweed. And they terrorize and kill women and babies. And in Somalia, there has never been peace. Liberia, 10 years of brutality. And in Sierra Leone, oh, you don't wanna know. The Lord's resistance army, oh, it's a pity. They fight over diamonds and kill people who have never seen the diamond in their lives before. They kill pregnant women and they think it's funny. I bet you hear about the civil war in Rwanda, where the Hutus and the Tutsis commit
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It's one of the worst experience a man could have on earth. You've got to experience it before you can discuss it. Listen, some of us would advocate for an LI to be passed in Parliament where before any man signs a birth certificate, he really makes sure a DNA test is done. Why am I saying this? You are married, okay, for almost 2 or 3 decades. The first child, most of the time, is now, most people say most first childs are not, whatever. Let's put that aside. But we've come to realize that most of the time, the ladies of late do not end up their relationships with their exes before getting married. You see them married, but still having an affair with their exes. And most of the time, their first child happen to be the children of their exes. Like Winston was saying, it gets to a point the man feels or realizes that his child is not mine based on some 1 or 2 signs. But we try to live in denial, to think, the disgrace or the embarrassment that comes with it. So let me just accept it. I'm speaking from experience. I was married, traveled to the US, came back. Few months later, the woman said she was pregnant. And I thought that was mine because that was my legally married woman. Okay. 15 years down the line, 15 years down the line, I got to realize that that child wasn't my biological child. Interestingly, the gentleman in question had won a visa lottery to the US, has relocated from Ghana to the US, and was in constant communication with my spouse without my knowledge, to the extent of the man remitting. The man knew very well that the child was his. So when he got his documentations and everything in the US, he decided to file for his daughter, which apparently I thought was mine. Now the lady found out and, came up with a strategy to tell me, oh, don't you think it would be better for us to go to the U.S. where the girl will get a better life and all those things? I was financially down too by then. So who was I to say no? I drove them to the airport. I mean, there was nothing, boss. There was nothing. We went to the airport, had lunch and everything, thinking my wife was going to the U.S. and back. A month later, the mother calls me in Ghana to tell me, I was sorry to tell you, my daughter has gone to find out the man who impregnated her, and then they've gone to resettle in the U.S. I don't understand this. Like, the child is not yours, it's for the man in the U.S.
Right, still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And look, this issue about DNA, the fact that 42.3% of tests conducted showed that these men who requested the test were not the biological fathers of their children. Nearly 1 in 2. Just let that sink for a minute. I know there are those who have sent messages. I've seen those messages, and someone actually shared this message with me that in the US, let me just read that message verbatim. So it says that I like the expression "agbewo" on the DNA issues. Recently in the US, a mother-in-law had a suspicion. After 4 years, the father conducted the test and it was negative. He challenged the wife. The wife conducted it and it was also negative. Investigations proved that there was a swap on the day of birth. The other couple were contacted, and after test, their boy wasn't theirs. So the swapping of babies in the hospital was due to medical negligence. It was agreed that they have to swap their boys after legal issues were concluded. This DNA thing must be looked at holistically, Ni Soa of Oyarifa. And that's why, the first part of our conversation with the Member of Parliament for Gomoa Central, you know him as A+, and he likes to be known as A+. Would focus on that because...
And I hate to be known as Honorable A+.
That's why I didn't say Honorable A+.
Thank you very much.
That's why I didn't say Honorable A+. Because A+ is A+ for sure.
Yes.
Yes, so you are sponsoring a bill in Parliament.
Yes.
To actually deal with this. We'll get into it shortly because we want to understand what you want to achieve with that bill. But we all start a new year with good intentions, so many plans and resolutions. This year, APSA is giving you the chance to actually make them count. With the APSA Target Save, you can plan towards specific goals, earn interest on your savings, and get insurance cover to help protect what you're working towards. Is it a wedding or that long-awaited vacation? Whatever the goal, APSA will help you make it happen. Open an APSA Target Save account today. Your story matters, APSA. Okay, so A+, before we talk about the Gomoa Easter, let's talk about this bill that you're sponsoring in Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to achieve with this mandatory DNA testing?
Okay, so before we go into that one, there's this the other side of the argument that says that babies can be swapped in the hospital. Yes. And so how many times were Awudu Isaka's Odate Lamte's children swapped? 3. It was later when they went to court, it was found out that all 3 did not belong to him. So every time the woman gave birth, the kids were swapped. How is that possible?
Good question.
So we understand that there is the swap. It can happen. There are some examples that out there about babies that were swapped. So Awudu-Isaka, why do I keep saying Awudu-Isaka? Odatelamte's wife gave birth, and every time she gave birth, the babies were swapped. But even if we are talking about swapping, and we all know that, yes, there are certain instances where babies are swapped, then why don't we do DNA? Then it will benefit the mothers, it will benefit the women, because somebody can swap your baby. So you women must call for the test, because we have examples of babies that have been swapped. So that one is neither here nor there. I know a 70-year-old man who has 4 kids, has taken care of his kids, gone to school abroad, and in his 70s, he has now found out that none of the kids are his.
Oh,
in East Legon here. 70. At 70, if you are told that all the 4 kids that you believe are your kids are not yours, what do? At 70, you are done. In terms of making babies and starting a whole new family, it's over. So what do? And we are not talking about criminalizing immorality. That's not the argument. Every woman has the right to sleep with as many men as she wants. There's no law in this world that says that you cannot sleep with another man if you are married. I don't know that law. Here in Ghana, the only thing a man can do is to divorce you.
Yes.
You can sleep with as many men as you deem fit. There's nothing wrong with that. But we are looking at the fraudulent aspect of it. Fraud. And what is fraud? When we talk about fraud, we are talking about intentional deception, where a person knowingly lies or misleads somebody. Intentional. So you know that you are married, you are sleeping with 3 other men, and you get pregnant. Go and do a test before you tell us who the father of the baby is. Because when you look at the
law assumes that if a woman gets pregnant in a marriage, that child belongs to the man.
Yes. So the law assumes that every child that is brought forth during the subsistence of the marriage is a child of the couple.
Yes.
And who is it? What when we say somebody is a parent, who is a parent?
Tell me.
So we can talk about biological parents, where you make somebody believe that he is the biological parent, he or is the biological parent of the child, when you know that that person is not the biological parent of the child. That is where the fraud comes in. Yes, let me understand that this child is not mine, and I decide to adopt the child. I am a parent. But if you tell me that this child is yours,
what if you didn't ask? She didn't say anything. You assumed.
Yes. So knowing that you are married, having an affair with 2-3 other people, and you know, if you look at intent under the law, if you look at intent, when you point a gun at somebody and you shoot a gun, you know that there is the possibility that somebody will die. Once you shoot, you point a gun. So whether it is indeterminate, whether it is whatever intent, you are pointing a gun at people and you are shooting it. You know that the result of that is that somebody can die. So when you are married and you are sleeping with 3 people, you know that you can get pregnant. Immediately you get pregnant, you don't have to go home and tell your baby that your husband that, darling, there is good news. You know that you were sleeping with 3 people. And when we talk about fraud, we are talking about false representation. What is false representation? Providing incorrect or fake information. Once you provide incorrect or fake information, you are defrauding somebody.
Okay.
The other part of fraud is reliance by the victim, where the victim is made to believe the lie. So, you see, I don't care. I have worked in a medical facility, and that is why I believe this research that came out yesterday. It is exactly what is happening. How many out of 10?
4.
And look, whoever did that research, I want to meet the person, because I have worked in a medical facility where 4 out of 10 test shows that the children do not belong to the father. Here in Accra, you go and do and most of them are people who want to come and take their kids. The person lives abroad, he wants to come and take his kids. You come and do your tests. The kids are not, every day the kids are not for the man. I have a lawyer friend who had to do some visa, immigration, something for some people. This lawyer has been chasing the woman. Bring the kids, let's go and do the DNA. Every day the woman had an excuse.
Okay.
Until one day, the woman came to confide in the lawyer. My brother, the kids, they are not for the man. And these are 4 kids. And the guy said,
all the 4?
Yes, the guy said, if one is not for the man, let's do the ones that say all the 4 are not for him. I know a pastor in Accra. Please, all you pastors listening to me, tonight when you get home, if you are home now, please call all your children and look at their faces well. I know a pastor who has 2 kids. None of them belong to him.
And he knows?
He doesn't know. Some says that they should start looking at their kids if you're a pastor.
But how do you know that and the pastor doesn't know?
He doesn't know. But I know that he doesn't know.
A plus. Why, the wife told you?
The wife told somebody.
Okay.
So the pastor doesn't know. And he loves the kids. He's always with them. He's with them in church. So, pastor, please, all you pastors out there, please call your children and look at them very well. You can look at the nose. You can look at the mouth. No. I want him to know. So you just go and look at them.
So that's why you are sponsoring this bill in Parliament.
Yes, I think that we have to criminalize paternity fraud. When you look at the UN Convention on the Right of the Child, what does it say? It says that the child shall be registered immediately after birth. This is Article 7. And shall have the right from birth to a name, the right to acquire nationality, and as far as possible, the right to know and be cared for by his or her parents. So, every child under the UN Convention must know the right, has the right to know their parent, whether it's biological or adopted, or the UN is saying that every child must. And if you read 2:7, it says that state parties shall ensure the implementation of these rights according to their national laws and their obligation under the relevant international instruments in this field, in particular where the child would otherwise be stateless. So this is talking about when a child becomes stateless. But when you read further, what it means under Article 7 is that every child must be registered. That is 1. Every child has the right to a name. That is 2. Every child has the right to a nationality. That is 3. Every child has the right, as far as possible, to know and be cared for by their parents. And governments must prevent children from being stateless in this term. And the child is not just the biological being. The law must recognize the child. The child must have a legal identity, a legal belonging, and legal parents.
Okay. Great. Interesting. You know what I want us to do now, A+, because I want us to listen to get the views of our listeners also before we talk about Gomua Easter, because we need to talk about the herbal town and all those things. I like the bit about
if you allow me, I'll say something that my mentor. When I wake up every morning, I check what Kuku has written. He's a great guy. And he stated that this is family matter and government must not be involved in family matter when it comes to paternity fraud. So why do we have Dofsu? Why is family matter in the house? If somebody is beating the wife, is it your problem?
Beating a them.
No, if somebody can defraud somebody and government must not get involved, then why do we have Dofsu?
Okay, let me activate the phone lines and get the views of our listeners briefly before we get into Gomwa Easter. Folks, the phone lines have been activated on 0302 216 541 and then 055 1111997. So 0302 216 541 and then 055 1111997. A Plus is calling for the criminalization of paternity fraud. But he also wants mandatory paternity testing. And if it's found that, there's fraud in there, fraud is expected to be punished by the law. So if fraud is a crime, then paternity fraud should be a crime. So let's get on to the phone lines now. And Nana in Legon is our first caller. Nana, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Yes, please, Nana. Tell us what your thoughts are.
I couldn't agree less. You have the right to cheat or do whatever it is that you want to. But the moment you get pregnant and it's not mine, don't make me believe it's mine. Because, you see, with me, the man, if you go and cheat, you get someone pregnant, the evidence will be there for everybody to see. Everybody will know that your wife is not the one who carried that child. So, if you are my wife, which you are entitled to, you can do it. You can also cheat if you want. When you do it and you get pregnant, don't make me believe it's my child when it's not. So I agree, we have to get there. And I like it. I've heard about the thing, but I've never heard him explain it like this before. But this has always been my position. And I like that he said that he's not saying they should criminalize infidelity on the women's side. You are entitled to that. Go ahead. But the moment a child comes in, you have no business making me believe it's my child when it's not. We should get there, and it is very good. And it will help all of us, just like he said. I won't even do it just for me. I'll do it for both of us, so that if it's not mine and it's not yours, we will know that the hospital is doing us some dirty. Okay. I'll do it for both of us.
You do both paternity and maternity.
Yes. So that it won't be like, to prevent tomorrow, it will turn out that, it's not your child too. No. I'll do it for me and I'll do it for you. So when I find out that it's not for me but it's for you, then I know there's foul play. When I find out that it's not for both of us, then they know that the hospital is doing us some dirty.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then the A plus, Nana Tuaso.
Nana, thank you very much. And Solomon in Tetegu says, question for A plus. Let's say the law is passed and realize that 40% of mothers are fraudulent. Then what happens? Are we not disturbing social cohesion and mental torture for the same children and father we seek to protect? Solomon in Tetegu.
So what if the law is passed and we realize that, so I think that we are going to do people some good. You go to the hospital and the doctor asks you, do you have history of diabetes in your family? You say no. Do you have history of hypertension in your family? You say no. Because the man that you know is your father is not hypertensive, is not diabetic. So you say no. But your real father, the one that your mother didn't tell you, is hypertensive or is diabetic. By the time you'll be 50 years, you will be amputated. Because the doctor won't tell you what to do and what not to do, because the doctor knows that, it might be some Coca-Cola that you took that is causing the sugar to. But the history in your family is that your original father is diabetic. If you know your father, you will say yes to the doctor. Okay. And the doctor will tell you, do this, don't do that.
Hold on, let's get back onto the phone lines and we go to Tema. Ajiman Joseph, good morning. Oh, I'm fine. I believe you're fine too. Great. Ajiman Joseph, kindly position yourself well. We seem to be losing you.
Is it better now?
Yes, I think it's better now.
Okay, I was asking.
Ajiman Joseph, I think you would have to call us again. Okay, we're losing you. But this one says this is positive controversy. We, the Brotherhood, are proud of you. And that's Frederick Kwesi from Community 21 and next, your schoolmate in primary and junior high school. Do you remember him?
Frederick Kwesi Kumsin.
Yes. You don't? Okay, well, I'm sure he will get in touch with you on your page. These days, the pages. But let's go to Kumasi. Kofi Mensah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. You see, all this are happening because of unfaithfulness. And sometimes the men also are a problem because he will leave the woman there. He's a human being, or what and those kind of things. So let's look at it carefully because all this happening, we can curtail it if the men are a bit faithful, and the women too. They want everything. They want to taste things. Let them be modest a bit. I think this will not be a big problem. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
You see, I like what he said. The men, they will leave the woman there. But if you go and impregnate somebody, the child will be in that woman's house. Mm-hmm. And there's no way the woman can come and say that your husband impregnated me, so it is your baby, or I impregnated somebody, so it is yours. It's not possible. Once a man impregnates somebody, that child is with the woman. Mm-hmm. But when you get pregnant, you bring the child home because I live with you, because you are my wife. So it's not about the men. The men, when you go and impregnate somebody, that is between you and your wife. And the burden is not the woman's, because the woman does not have any responsibility. But you go and get pregnant, bring the child home, that is mine. I take the child to Association International School, spend so much money on the child. Then after 15 years, you say that the child is not mine. If I impregnate a woman, I take that person to, I know that's my child. Okay. All the one people working around Accra, I think who impregnated them. It is weird.
Hold on a minute. Let me get back onto the phone lines. Papa is on the Spring Test Road. Papa, good morning.
Papa Bisu, my brother.
Papa Bisu, okay.
Winston, you know something?
Tell me.
The way forward is you have to look before you leap. Especially, I'm talking to the men. Look before you leap. Don't force a woman. To avoid all these unnecessary expenditures, don't force a woman that doesn't love you. There are lots of women now. I get to my point. Just look at the one that you realize that this one there is for me. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, you go and take a woman, you are forcing the woman, giving him money and all this, giving her money to attract, There's a way out to go about all these things. You understand me? You don't show the woman that you can, I'll promise the woman I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. That will force her to maybe say he loves you, and at the end of the day, he'll be unfaithful. And on the flip side, my brother, let the MPP people take note that unnecessary allegations against NDC government will not win the 2020 election.
Okay. Papa Bisu, thank you very much, and you'll be our last caller for now. But Fred in Oyibi Estate says, Winston, I've always loved A+. He has a deep mind. I'd love to meet him. Did he attend Suez School?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Fred. This one says from Joshua Tete from Pub 77 Spinter says, good morning, Winston. I like this, your topic. A woman can have sex with different men, but she knows the actual person who impregnated her. Okay. Christopher Tete in Sun City says, I strongly agree with A+. In fact, the fatherhood is super proud and need this law now. Folks, stay with us. When we return after these messages, we get into Gomua Easter. We'll be right back.
I'm overdosed with music. Super scary. Catawale come like a kite. Catawale come like a kite. Me come to them like some kakai. Catawale come like a kite. Forever and ever, I'll be a soldier. Forever and ever, I'll be a leader. Forever and ever, I'll be a teacher. Forever and ever, I'll be a father. Call me your IGP. Salute to me anytime. Yes, I'm a. Call me. Don't come with your problems. All men sound what I bill. Hallelujah. I don't go fit dog you, cause I know say I they love you. I be your father, so we don't waste no time. Money we account every time, more dollar. In the boy, oh, tago this game and shining quavo. Chuchu trouser. Mogo quavo, go lay on no longer don't give. Yeah, the border. So me a humble myself. Anyone me step man down to the earth. So me see me big to the girl. So me scared I'm like, Hi.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kel Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kel Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kel Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kel Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kel Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kel Charcoal toothpaste. Kel Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kel, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
The journey to the World Cup 2026 has begun. Over 200 people have already secured their 2026 World Cup experience with Adansi Travels. Visa appointments are being secured. Match ticket processes are underway. The question is simple. Will you be watching from your living room or inside the stadium? From 1 March to 2 to 3 unforgettable moments. Here is your moment to be part of history. Because when the world gathers in USA and Canada, you don't want to say, I almost went. Call Adansi Travels now on 059 550 0817 or 053 100 8550. Joy is here. Choose yours now.
The big Easter sales is happening now at CompuGhana, and it's bigger and better. From now till 12 April, shop any product from well-top brands like Samsung, LG, TCL, HP, Lenovo, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, Huawei, and many more, and enjoy up to 40% off. This Easter, CompuGhana is giving you more than big discounts. Shop any products worth 1,000 Ghana cedis and above, and instantly enter the Easter reward raffle draw to win amazing prizes like a 98-inch smart TV, laptop, mobile phones, and other prices. Enjoy massive savings on TVs, smartphones, laptops, and home appliances across all CompuGhana branches nationwide. Visit any CompuGhana showroom today or shop online at www.compughana.com. Experience this Easter season the CompuGhana way. Call us on 0302-752020 or WhatsApp 0243-143-143 for inquiries. This promo is in partnership with NLA under the Caritas platform.
In Ghana, planning ahead is something we grew up with. It's in the small things. Filling your barrels and buckets just in case the taps don't flow tomorrow. Parents buying school shoes 2 or 3 sizes too big so you can grow into them. Or wrapping your books carefully so that they can be passed down to the next child. It's how we've always looked out for the future. Quietly, thoughtfully, every day.
For 20 years, we've understood what Ghanaians have always known. Planning today secures tomorrow. It's the reason we provided life insurance solutions for every aspect of your future. Star Life didn't introduce planning ahead, we only made it better. Why? Because it's who you've always been. Star Life, your solid partner for life.
We are Star Life, your solid partner for life.
Introducing the new Comfort After Wash for Clothes. Contains a formula that makes clothes smell fresh and looking like brand new. After washing, add comfort to your rinsing water before you dry. Step out and let your clothes do the talking. Grab the sachet from a provision shop or market near you now. Enjoy fragrance on your clothes for days. Comfort and Tibenia. This advert is FDA approved.
Every mosquito start to run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, me se come tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani sham ne die, demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
Nice. Kafo, Mogoda, Kafo, Mogoda, Kafo, Mogoda, Mogoda. Them say you don't feel the way you do them sharp. I'm a grown young fan, I'm gonna open a job. I face it in pain, I'm gonna open it. I face it in pain. Them say you never feed you where you do them
Right, welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show. And we're joined by a member of parliament for Gomoa Central, A+. We're talking about the Gomoa Easter. A+, tell us, I mean, we've been hearing about it and I was telling you about the Herbal City.
Since we came here, you have only been talking about Herbal City.
When I heard I think you were speaking to Lexus on the drive time.
Yes.
When I heard the Herbal City, I was laughing. I was like, A+, I have a Herbal City.
You see, the place is called Jar Town.
Jar Town, yeah.
Yes.
Jar Town.
Your interest is in herbs.
Oh, because that's what you said.
Yeah, there will be herbs. There will be.
So you see,
there will be the use of herbs in that area.
So the Jar Town, you talked about.
But you see, it is a no smoking area. We want to make that very clear.
That's what I want to hear.
It is a no smoking area, but we are going to use herbs for medicinal purposes.
Of course.
You see, some people use herbs for their glaucoma. Some use it for hair products.
I need that one.
Yes, you see, you need it for hair products. Some use the herbs for to cure malaria. You see, that's why we have a whole scientific research into.
When we actually here this week
into what?
Into plant
medicine. So we are going to. There's going to be use of the plant in Jar Town. You know that all these bitters that we have in Ghana, local herb Afrique, and all these are all herbs. So that is a Gomoa free zones area. During it is Jar Town, aka free zones area.
So Jar Town, then free zones area. Anyway, so when is it starting?
It's starting from the second, which is a Thursday. On Thursday we are going to have a firework. It's going to be a huge firework. What we are trying to do is that the Gomoa Easter Carnival is just a means to an end. We are going to industrialize Gomoa. It is going to be unprecedented. We are going to build a whole industrial city. We are working together with the Ghana Free Zones, Ghana Investment Promotion, with the African Union is partnering us. They have already sent us an MOU. We are working with the African Union through the Africa Continental Free Trade, and then we are the Gomoa Central Special Economic Zone. So these entities are coming together to develop one of the biggest industrial cities anywhere in Africa, and we are fortunate to find ourselves on the second busiest trade corridor on the continent. That's the Lagos-Abidjan Highway. And the reason why we are working with the free zones and after is that, free zones gives you some tax incentives when you are bringing your raw material and all in here. And then after facilitates the trade across the continent.
Yeah.
China has 1.4 billion people. Africa has 1.4 billion people. But the GDP of China is about 17 trillion. That of Africa is about 3.2 trillion. And the difference is because China gives you a wider market. If you produce in Guangzhou, you can take your goods all the way to Beijing without barriers. But if you're producing in Lagos and you want to take your goods to Abidjan, between Lagos and Abidjan alone, there are about 70 trade barriers. And so your market is limited to where you are producing. And that is why after is opening up the market so that our GDP can be, if not the same, close to to that of China or that of the US. And so we are working with free zones to allow you to bring your goods in, and with AFTA to allow you to take your goods out to a wider market. And everything that we are doing in Gomoa with the Easter Carnival and all is just a means. We are selling Gomoa. When you want to build your factory in Gomoa, you don't have to ask where is Gomoa. Gomoa Central is the most popular constituency in Ghana right now. And we are not limiting it to Gomoa Central alone. There's Gomoa East, which you find towns like Fete, Nyenyano, that whole area is Gomoa East. And then you have Gomoa West, which is Apam and those areas. So we in Gomoa, we are the biggest ethnic group in the Central region, and we are coming together. We want Central region to industrialize. If you look at the transatlantic slave trade, it happened in the Central region, because between Cape Coast and Washington there is no country, and that is why the trade was that's why they chose that area for that trade. Between Cape Coast and Europe, it is shorter to get to Europe from Cape Coast than from China to Europe. It is shorter to get to the Caribbean from Cape Coast. You just have to go down, and so I don't know how Central region lost out. And I think that this is the time for us to do something new. And we are bringing the attention to Central region through this carnival. If you look at what Easter has done to Kwawu, I think that Easter can do same in Gomoa. Okay. Most of the biggest hotel in West Africa is in Nkwetia, that's in Kwawu, Rock City. Yeah. And I believe that it was built because of the number of people who go to Easter in Kwawu. Without that Easter, I'm not sure that Honorable Brandon Chapon would have built Rock City in Nkwetia. And we want to see same in 10 years. Gomoa should change. We should have a lot of hospitality facilities and all coming there. So back to your question, on Thursday we have the firework. On Friday, we open up vending spaces and all. We have a zone for fashion and beauty, which will open on Friday morning. We will have the food vendors opening up. We have a wine village, which is about 60 meters long, which will have every alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverage that you are looking at. In fact, we are bringing about 250,000 bottles of alcohol to Gomoa, this alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverage.
Okay. Is it a wine village that will have the palm wine?
The palm wine village is a different
place. It's a different place.
The palm wine village is close to Morgan, on the way to Morgan School. You know Morgan School is in my constituency. On the way to Morgan School, you turn right. You see palm wine village there. Palm wine village, at the palm wine village, we have uprooted 100 palm trees, and we have palm wine tappers there now, tapping fresh palm wine for you. Most of the people who love palm wine have never tasted palm wine. What they are taking in Accra is condo and sugar. I can tell them this for sure. Yes.
A plus.
Yes, and palm wine, once we lived in the village. I grew up in Afram Plains. Once you take palm wine and cover it and travel with it for close to an hour, it's no more palm wine. What you are tasting is not palm wine. Palm wine has to be taken fresh when it comes from the palm tree, and this is what we are going to make you experience. Palm wine village will open every day at 8 a.m. By 4 p.m. in the evening, it will open again. We have like I said, you come to Palm Wine Village, you see photos of renowned Ghanaian high life musicians like Ejako Nimo, Papa Nyankson, C.K. Man, Juelaka. They'll tell you some stories. When I was a boy, my father took me to Boti Falls to see a three-headed palm tree. I don't know if it's yes. And Palm Wine Village, at the Palm Wine Village, we have one like that has been sitting there for so many decades. When you come back to Jartown, you'll find we have fresh fish, fresh meat. You select what you want, it will be made for you fresh. There is all our local drinks and everything there. On Friday night, you have Oframponsa, Kwabna, Keke, Fosuko, Finti, Samini, all performing on Friday night on the main stage at Gomoe Kwamkrom. On Saturday is the Grand Carnival Day. We have the Paramount Chiefs coming all the way from Cape Coast. Osaberma has confirmed that he's attending. All the Paramount Chiefs in Cape Coast are coming. It's going to be a day for royalty and culture and tradition. We have masqueraders from across the country coming. There's going to be a masquerade procession from district capital Gomoa Francais all the way to Gomoe Kwamkrom, where we have the Deba of Chiefs. We have yesterday, I had a meeting with the Vandals. The Vandals are coming.
They're coming.
4 buses. The vandals are coming. Mampon Technica, the Jama groups from all over are coming. We have the Safo companies coming. It's going to be, the Saturday is going to be an organized chaos. It's going to be great. And then we also have some games around. We are blocking about 2 kilometers of road so that there won't be traffic. As we speak now, there are many equipment in the constituency creating new roads, opening up roads so that we can divert traffic. It is going to be very organized.
Okay, and then on Sunday, what happens?
On Sunday, we have our mutuo in the morning. We'll go for a walk on Sunday morning. It's going to be a very relaxed Sunday. It's going to be for networking, businesses, people meeting up with people. But at night will be the night. Shatawale will perform on Sunday nights with Kwame Eugene and Amrado, and everybody's passing through on Sunday night. It's going to be huge. And Sunday will close. I am sure that the show will end around 7 a.m. Monday.
Oh, Shatawale, you can trust that. We'll have to beg him before he stops performing.
Yes. And Hot Wave is the title sponsor, which is Shatawale's business, is the title sponsor. So Sunday is going to be the closing. We are going to have the closing ceremony on Sunday, but there's something interesting that is going to happen on Sunday. We are going to have the sky lantern. About 10,000 sky lanterns will go up on Sunday. You know a sky lantern, right? Yes, we have about 10,000 sky lanterns going up on Sunday during the closing ceremony. So you look up in the night sky and you see 10,000 sky lanterns hanging. That's never happened before.
Wow. So if someone wants to support, we know the title sponsor, Hot Wave, but if somebody wants to still support, how do they do that?
They should just bring us plenty money. We want to create something big for Ghana. I was not a fan of Akufo-Addo's government, but there's one thing that Akufo-Addo did that I always speak about. I commend his government for that, and that's the year of return and beyond the return. And I want to say a big congratulations to those who were in charge of that, like Akwesi Agyeman. They did very well. I think that these are some of the people that occasionally we have to talk about them and commend them for a good job. It's not always about those who didn't do well, but those who did well deserve some praise. And I think that it brought a lot of tourists into our country. It boosted our tourism sector. And this is what we hope to do in Gomua. We cannot have only December in Ghana. We also want to throw some spotlight on Easter in Ghana. So we have Volta region, we have Kwewu, and now we have Central region.
Great, but for the exhibitions and the exhibitors also, if someone wants to exhibit, is this late or we can still get in?
Let me put this number out. Anybody who wants to do business with us can just a minute. Let me put this number out real quick. The organizing committee, they have taken me out. They said I shouldn't, so please call them. They said I should go to Parliament and go and do my things.
Oh, they've taken you out.
Oh, so this number is for vendors. If you want a vending space, just call 05. Is it 053? Let me be sure. Yes, 053 404 9996. 053 404 9996.
Okay.
053 404 9996. And what we are doing different is that we are helping people to find accommodation during the event. So if you're looking for a place to stay, you can just call this number 020-215-8734. 020-215-8734. There is a team, a protocol team that will help you, assist you to get a hotel. We want it to be affordable, and so we have, with as little as about 300 Ghana, you can have a tent. We have created a camping, like a camping area where people will stay in camp. I go to to Echo Park, and I stay in a tent for a whole weekend with all the friends. Philip Nye has been coming. Yes, I don't know if he has told you.
He hasn't told me.
He hasn't. He has been coming with us to Ebri, to the campaigns, but he has been coming alone. Yes.
I like how you emphasize that. Once you emphasize that, you find trouble for the man.
He's the host of Jartown.
Oh, Nathaniel Ato.
Yes, he's the host of Jartown. He's going to. I don't know why he loves Jartown. Are you a herbalist?
Well, I don't know what the meaning of herbalist is. I studied science in St. Augustine's, but I maybe would have to give it a definition. But Charlie, congrats to you. I hosted the launch of this initiative, and I think that the celebration of Easter is going to be given another definition. I was just having a chat with Sami and the rest of the production team about tourism and how tourism. Sorry for using this, expression, but tourism is the new cocaine, and tourism is the new thing that the whole world is gravitating towards. You look at the oil-rich nations, the resource-rich nations, when it comes to oil and all of that. They know that it's a finite resource. So because of that, after oil, what's next? So you look at the example of the Gulf. You look at what Dubai has done. You look at what the United Arab Emirates have done. Look at Qatar, who hosted the last FIFA World Cup. It was all part of a strategy. Look at Saudi Arabia, who now have built a city called Neom, which is going to be, the fun town. And now we have this Gomoa Easter Carnival. I'm looking at, this is the pioneering year. This is the initial year. And I know loads and loads of people would come in here. And now the off December peak season now is going to have a lot more content with the likes of the Gomoa Easter Carnival. And now this is going to position itself as one of the main events within the first quarter of the year. So it means that if we strategize properly, we're going to have visitors in this country around the clock. And now we have a solution for the first quarter, And, you have to invite Winston's mates from Mauli, who's celebrating their 75th anniversary. They're still celebrating their 75th.
Oh, I forgot to say this. There are 9 cultural troops that are coming from Volta region.
Amazing.
Yes, 9 of them.
Amazing.
And they said that they have one group that is bringing all the spirit from Volta region.
Amazing.
I don't know how you carry spirits. If it is spirit,
I
don't know if you have to have a one bus for the spirit.
There is, when these festivals are held, I know about a few festivals, including the Akwesidai. There are special days that are, that are reserved for the show of what the spirits can do for the ordinary people. And so it will be amazing to see what they will, the kinds of things
I can't wait to see the people from.
And then about the groups, about the groups as well. It's amazing, the longevity, the energy that they have. I've introduced a few cultural troops, cultural troops, at events. And sometimes it's amazing. I remember when Isaac Dogbe was fighting as a world champion and the lead up to being a world champion. A particular troop came from the Volta region, Tajavu, to be precise. They played throughout. From 8 p.m. to about 3 a.m. So if you have 9, you can imagine they can take care of all the days. So hey, great initiative. I'm looking forward to it. Winston and I, we have a way of doing things. We like to prepare for the drive. And then during the drive as well, a few things happen. And then after the drive is when we arrive in Gomoa. That is another story for another day.
You're on your own. You're on your own. Anyway, A+, anything you want to say finally? Maybe acknowledge your sponsors.
Yes, I want to say thank you to Crown Forest. Crown Forest has supported us heavily in all of this. The owner of Crown Forest, the CEO, is the chairman of the local organizing committee.
Wow.
Yes, Nana Oraba, and he happens to be the tourism ambassador for the central region. Yes, and to Hot Wave, I also want to say a very big thank you to Verna Water. They've been so helpful, and to Multimedia. Multimedia invited us and said that we want to be part of this, and we are going to partner you to see this grow. Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, the CEO, he's a smart man. I also want to say a very big thank you to the artist, Kofi Kenata. Kofi Kenata said, "You see what you're doing? If you don't pay me, I'm coming to. I don't want you to pay me. And there's so many artists who have come on board this to support Kese, Keche, Samini, Sarkodie, Kwame Eugene, Obeje saying, Honorable, you say I deal with Gina. You know, when you have friends like this, they are all supporting. I'm promising everybody. Look, Nathaniel, the first time that I saw a penguin in Dubai, you see, it told me the mindset of the people who built Dubai. A penguin on a desert. Dubai is a desert, and they have created an environment for a penguin to live on a desert. It should tell you something. You see, sometimes when I want to call people and discuss my ideas with them, but I also feel like they'll think I'm going mad. You understand? Like I call someone and say, next Gomua Easter Carnival, we'll have a waterfall. There's no waterfall in Gomua, but I'll build a waterfall.
You can.
There are so many popular artificial waterfalls in this world. How can I travel all the way to Boti Falls to go and look at a 3-headed palm tree when there is one that people don't even value? We can create a lot. We live here, go to Israel, and what are we going to look at? The place Jacob and an angel fought. Who was standing there? Jacob and an angel fought here. You saw the angel and Jacob fight. Do you even see angel? Where is this? This is where Jesus and Satan stood, and Satan showed Jesus. Hey, Satan.
But it's in the Bible, so you
see. So
create your own stories.
You see, but Okonfo not just house at the Ukuga. It's there. Nobody values it. Why Kwame Nkrumah lived when he came back to Ghana at Circle? It's there. Nobody values it. No, we have to add value to our own tourist sites. In Egypt, there was a zoo that had a zebra. Many people went there to see a zebra in the zoo until one day it started raining and the stripes. How do you call that? The white is called what? Stripes.
The stripes, yeah.
The stripes on the zebra started washing off. Not knowing it was a horse that they had painted black and white.
The white horse they painted.
They painted it stripes, with yes, and people were going to see a zebra. You can Google this and you find it on BBC's website. You understand? So there's so much for people to come and see here that we are not marketing very well, and I believe that tourism. Look, the World Carnival president is in Ghana, and he'll be at the Gomua Easter Carnival.
Oh, okay.
And these are people who have been in charge of the Rio Carnival and other big carnivals. So look, let's come together. Let's do this. Like Nathaniel said, for the first time, mostly when you are traveling between January, March, April, tickets are cheap. Go and check British Airways. It has never. I think that this year they've not run a promotion for Ghana, Accra, London, because people keep coming. So there is no promotion for Accra, London, Accra, which means that so many people are coming into Ghana, and we have to increase the numbers. When we do this, then the government sees that British Airways is always full. They are not even running promos. Then the government can say, okay, then I think that we should bring Ghana Airways back, because there is a market waiting. So yes, let's do this together. It's good for Ghana.
Great, thank you very, very much, A+ Member of Parliament for Gomua Central. So Gomua Easter, 2nd to 5th.
2nd to 5th.
Okay.
You say let's meet at the center.
Let's meet at the center.
Yes.
Jatown. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's Friday. It is finished. Dinala so. Maestro da babano. Dinala mo. Mr. DJ. Wamujumi bina. Daddy lumba bueno. Yedi bet mi meswana miko. Deji da monjomana. Daddy lumba bueno. Akwanume anume. Memreswa namiko. Jumani di baby ba. Ami munjuminyo munjumini. Papa masamnyo masamni. Mama samana walgeyo. Now I drop it. Yamabuama. Bounce and go on the message. Osama. You can't get it in the baby. Mabuama. Bounce and go on the message. Osama. You can't get it in the baby.
partnership with Joy FM and the National Theatre. Roverman Productions presents an unkillable classic, I Do, I Don't.
Hey, Abna, today you will show me who is not a lady. Or I will slap you.
Abna, let her slap you.
Please put the gun away.
Listen, the day any of you lays a finger on my daughter, that day will be your last on this earth. If you are now learning to smoke weed, I am trying to quit the habit.
Shows on March 27th, 28th, and 29th, and April 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th at the National Theatre. Fridays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., Sundays at 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m., and on Easter Monday at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Rates: 300 Ghana cedis, 500 Ghana cedis for couples, and 225 Ghana cedis for holders of the loyalty card. Tickets are available via the Rover app. Call by short code *365*535 and at Joy FM, Airport Shell, Community 11 Shell, Dan Somon Shell, Batch on our total. Call 050-554-6010. Partners: Corp, Stand Big Bank, Waka Now, and M Notify. Roverman Production. Be the difference.
When nations rise, it begins with bold conversations. When economies grow, it is driven by partnership. This April, Ghana's business and policy leaders converge at the Kwewu Business Forum 2026, the nation's premier platform for investment, enterprise, and economic transformation, with special guest of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, joining captains of industry, financial institutions, investors, and entrepreneurs.
The Kwewu Business Forum is more than just an event. It is a call to action. And so let us work together to build a Ghana that is competitive, productive, and inclusive, and a Ghana that creates opportunities for all.
Come, let's engage in high-level dialogue, explore industry exhibitions, build powerful networks, and unlock real opportunities from finance and insurance to manufacturing, agribusiness, SMEs, and innovation. This is where it all happens. From the 3rd to the 5th of April 2026 at the Kwewu Convention Center in Praeso Hills. Go to www.kwewubusinessforum.com and register now. To register for exhibitions, call 059-555-5885 or 059-555-5995. Kwewu Business Forum. Connect, promote, grow.
One of the largest annual gatherings in the city of Accra is back. It's the Good Friday Miracle Service, a fun, vibrant, energy-filled supernatural encounter right in the heart of the city at the Independence Square with evangelist Doug Heward Mills on Friday the 3rd of April at 3 p.m. sharp. Do you have an umbrella? Grab your best sunglasses and get ready to spend your Good Friday like never before. This is more than a gathering. It's a moment of power, a day of miracles, an atmosphere charged with faith, worship, and undeniable encounters with God. Come expectant, come ready, come with your friends, your family, and everyone you know on Good Friday, the 3rd of April at 3 p.m. Accra, are you ready? Because this Good Friday, something supernatural is about to happen. See you.
Watching DSTV means getting the TV you love. By staying connected, you get more. Catch all the big football games, blockbuster movies, kids shows, and endless entertainment without spending an extra peso. From 1st October 2025, pay for your subscription and get an instant upgrade to the next package. No dull and crow. Dial *759# now to stay connected. T's and C's apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
It's Friday! When you're looking at me, please don't stop. I'm the one that you need ASAP. I'ma give you all you need, full stop. All you haters are making rap. Stay at me, don't get shy. Number one, I give you full pressure. And me, I make them kill your shine. Everybody wanna be on my side. Hey, shy, please leave my side, man. Phone don't stop ringing, now my friends are banging, money calling my phone like I'm banking, thinking, no be joke, I mean every making everything possibly, got my swag on, thinking, it's a good day, all night, all day, chillin', don't try me, start, it's a Friday night, oh, yeah. When we drop in this party, people got your eyes on me, stepping out the yard, oh, you fall for me, everybody's watching movie, looking fresh and cutie, people got your eyes on me, stepping at the yard, oh, you fall for me. It's a Friday night, oh,
moving. When we drop in this party, people got your eyes on me. Stepping out the yard, all you for me. Everybody's watching moving. Looking fresh and cutie, people got your eyes on me. Stepping out the yard, all you for me. Yeah, yeah. So my swag don't need no person, I don't need no questions, I don't need no rub, so please move. I'm looking fresh, got my stacks on deck, I'm a fashionista, got my Casablanca t-shirt. Phone don't stop ringing, and now my friends are banging, money calling.
Yeah, last meet Friday night. But let me tell you about the big Easter sales happening now at CompuGhana, Ghana, and it's bigger and better. So from now till the 12th of April, shop any product from the world top brands like Samsung, LG, TCL, HP, Lenovo, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, Huawei, and enjoy up to 40% off this Easter. CompuGhana Ghana is giving you more than big discounts. Shop any product worth 1,000 cedis and enjoy and above, and instantly enter the Easter reward raffle draw to win amazing prizes like 98-inch smart TV, laptop, mobile phones, and other prizes. Enjoy massive savings on TV, smartphones, laptops, and home appliances across all CompuGhana Ghana branches nationwide. Visit any CompuGhana Ghana showroom today or shop online, CompuGhana.com. Experience this Easter season the CompuGhana Ghana way. Call 0302 752 020 or WhatsApp 0243 143143 for inquiries. This promo is in partnership with NLA under the Caritas Lottery platform. But let me tell you about Peduase Springfield Lodge, because nestled within the breathtaking landscape of Peduase on the Ebri Mountains lies one of Ghana's most exclusive luxury escapes with executive conference facilities perfect for high-level corporate retreat and hosting international partners or simply rewarding yourself with the extraordinary. This is where business meets indulgence, discreet, secure, and exceptionally refined. Book your ultra luxury experience today at Peduase Springfield Lodge, opposite the Peduase Presidential Lodge. And don't forget to treat yourself to our exquisite Ghanaian Sunday buffet served from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for only 200 Ghana cedis per head. Come hungry, leave delighted. To reserve your table, call Akosia on 0543 302 768 to make your booking. But sometimes when the couples say I do, they mean yes to a fantasy and no to the hard work that makes the marriage work. So in partnership with the National Theatre and Joy FM, Roverman Productions presents an Ebo White original play, I Do, I Don't. So Abrakon has had it. Her boss is asking questions. Her colleagues are breathing down her neck. Her husband is demanding the impossible, and her mother-in-law is fueling the flames, and the pastor's hallelujah means more trouble than relief. One person, however, remains steadfast in her corner, and that's all she needs to stand for herself. I Do, I Don't shows on the following days, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of March, so starts today, and then on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th of April 2026 at the National Theatre. Rate is 300 cedis per show for individuals, 500 per show for couples, and 225 per show for holders of the Roverman loyalty cards. Tickets are available via the Rover app, Cover short code *365 *535 hash, and at the regular outlets at Joy FM front desk, Shell shops at Airport, Tema Community 11, and Dansoman, and at the Bachona Total shop. To make inquiries and large orders, call 0505 546 010 or WhatsApp 0505 546 030. Sponsors Koba Wakanao and Stanbic Bank. Communications partners M Notify and Logistics Movers. Roverman Productions, be the difference. But ladies and gentlemen, as we enjoy today's moments, remember to keep your body refreshed and your energy right with Fresh Drop Still Natural Mineral Water. Fresh Drop Still Natural Mineral Water is not just any water. It's natural and mineral rich that keeps you going, whether you're dancing, cheering, networking, or simply enjoying the moment. Fresh Drop Still Natural Mineral Water helps you stay cool, refreshed, and fully present. So grab a bottle. Available in 500 ml, 20-liter jars, and sachet. For bulk purchase or inquiries, call 0552 250 290. But if you need fuel, make the smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company, because with over 240 stations nationwide, Star Oil gives you high quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. And this is why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with a Star card, you can enjoy safe, cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel. But you know, scooping or fetching fuel from over 10 fuel tankers at accident scenes is not the best. Do not get closer to the scene and attempt to take videos and pictures. Inhaling petroleum products is detrimental to your health, and petroleum products are volatile and highly flammable, and a small spark can trigger a catastrophic explosion, causing death and loss of property. So don't let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. If you see an over 10 tanker, stay back and stay safe. Call trained professionals such as the Ghana National Fire Service or the Ghana Police personnel to handle the scene, or reach the National Petroleum Authority's contact center on 0302 550 380. Your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is from the National Petroleum Authority. So when nations rise, it begins with bold conversations. When economies grow, it is driven by partnership. This April, Ghana's business and policy leaders converge at the Kwewu Business Forum 2026, the nation's premier platform for investment, enterprise, and economic transformation, with special guest of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. Joining captains of industry, financial institutions, investors, and entrepreneurs, come engage in high-level dialogue, explore industry exhibitions, build powerful networks, and unlock real opportunities. From finance and insurance to manufacturing, agribusiness, SMEs, and innovation, this all happens and is starting from the 3rd to the Kwewu Convention Center, TBA. Go to kwewubusinessforum.com and register now to attend. To register for exhibitions, call 0595 555 885 or 0595 555 995. Kwewu Business Forum Connect, Promote, Grow is proudly sponsored by KGL Group, APSA, CBG, Republic Bank, Star Oil, Bauer, Rock, GCB, Serene Insurance, UMB Bank, Fidelity Bank, Bank of Africa, Munibisic Bank, ADB, Bost Energies, GRA Snit, X Natural Mineral Water, EcoBank, NIB PLC, Nutri-Foods, Ghana, Casapreco, Mexico, and Virtual Security Africa, media partners Joy FM and Joy News. But are you ready to encounter the unmistakable power of God at work? Salvation, healing, miracles will break forth at the Good Friday Miracle Service 2026. Join Evangelist Doug Hayward-Mills this year at the iconic Independence Square. The date is Good Friday, April 3, 2026 at 3 p.m. It's going to be an encounter to remember. Jesus still saves, Jesus still heals, Jesus still works miracles. And you're next in line, the Good Friday Miracle Service with Evangelist Doug Hayward-Mills, 3rd April 2026, 3 p.m. at the Independence Square. Don't miss it. See you there. But you know, MTN wants you to know that if you want to get your eSIM, you can now get it right from your couch. No queues, no waiting, no take a ticket. You just open the My MTN app, follow the steps, and boom, you're live. It's the ultimate life hack. So grab your phone, download the My MTN app if you haven't already, and skip the queue today. But if you want quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture at affordable prices, then Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited is introduced kingdomstoreonline.com. So you could just get in there and we will arrange delivery to your home and office within a reasonable time. They offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions are apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are their hallmarks. But you know, sometimes life moves faster than we expect. Deadlines, meetings, traffic, everything happening at once. And sometimes it's okay to pause, breathe, and reset, even if it's just for a moment. One thing that helps me stay centered is the new Fresh Drops Still Natural Mineral Water. Fresh Drops Still Natural Mineral Water is clean, refreshing, and naturally satisfying. Available in 500 ml, 20-liter jars, and sachet. For bulk purchase or inquiries, call 0552 250 290.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It's Friday!
And a happy birthday to Dr. Frank Odame, seasoned gynecologist with 2 decades of experience and medical director at Medifair Multi-Specialist Hospital. God richly bless you on this day. And this from Gifty Odame to you.
Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Nero Corner.
The baby aja to bako jagbana zangane. Hey yo na noa ontona blebane. Ede kafile tome tukbeja le pokulizam. Hey, agala sinya for baby agama kulizam. O salami, akosuma Naomi. Baby adami, numwa me va minui. Otama ni toma, tu amasa sanvo milama. Ogadama milama, nana jola nikama. Namido hoviama, jiji maton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyento ma budama. Namido hoviama, jiji maton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyento ma budama. Namido hoviama, namido hoviama, namido hoviama, namido hoviama. Show me your 360, go circle a lizanshi. Ella fanya ma ngogbado la kofashi. Hey, yengwado ga kuku. Ekoge nam lali alo ajiba magda kuku. O salami, akosuma Naomi. Hey, Vanessa Biko. Fanamia tadito. Majilado goma, namia potata da gito. Gidi gadi, yentoma fokiko. Ashato, afuato. Namido hoviama, jiji maton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyentoma budama. Namido hoviama, jiji maton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyentoma budama. Namido hoviama, neru kona ton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyentoma budama. Baby aja to bako
Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Ede kafile tome tukbeja le pokulizam. Hey, agala sinya for baby agama kulizam. O salami, akosuma Naomi. Baby adami, numwa me va minui. Otama ni toma, tu amasa sanvo milama. Ogadama milama, nana jola nikama. Namido hoviama, jiji maton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyentoma budama. Namido hoviama, jiji maton liama. Nana le keviama, kunyentoma budama.
Coffee in your cup. Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Show me your 360, go circle a lizanshi. Ella fanya ma ngogbado la kofashi. Hey, yengwado ga kuku. Ekoge nam lali alo ajiba magda kuku. O salami, akosuma Naomi. Hey, Vanessa Biko. Fanamia tadito. Majilado goma, namia potata da gito. Gidi gadi, yentoma fokiko. Ashato, afuato. Namido hoviama.
Yeah, and this is Morgan Nero with Agbozuma Naomi. Such a big hit. Some of them you don't know. This one is a big hit everywhere you go. So, yesterday we promised we're going to drop this one. This one is Agbozuma Naomi. The old men, they like let me do Hoviama. You don't understand. That's okay. But of course, today at 4 p.m. The Joy News Impact Makers Foundation presents Democracy is Not for Sale. And it's coming to you live from the Nat Hall Tamale in the northern region. Charlie, the moneycracy is too much. So at 4 p.m., please make a date, okay? 4 p.m., it will be live on the Joy News channel and also on Joy 99.7 FM. And that'll be all from us this morning. My name is Winston Amoah. Do have a lovely day.